Hi everybody, welcome to the stream today. Hope everyone is well. And oh, it looks like we're using Cunny today. Alright. Yeah. I trust you guys are having a great day. Thank you for coming in. Captain BS Juice. Good to see you, Lawrence. Thank you very much for hanging out. Jolie, welcome. We have, well, we have a Zelda double today. Just getting our mojo back. How you going, David, Jeff, Matthew? Thank you for coming in. I can't pretend today that I am the most energized I've ever been. But what I can give you guys is hopefully a very good stream. So thank you for coming in. Man, I'll tell you what, everyone just came in immediately. That's pretty awesome. How you going, Darth? Billy, good to see you, Zach. Thank you for coming in. And Ryan, great to see you, bro. Thank you very much for being here. Frankie Darnell, welcome. Yeah, we're going to do Zelda double. I was actually going to do some Vampire Survivors today, but I might do that tomorrow or the following day. I thought, why not just do a Zelda double? Why not? I haven't done a double Zelda stream in ages. It's like either one or the other. There you go, Mike, Tony, Danny. I appreciate that, Phil. Yesterday it wasn't about really needing a break. I just, you know, my friends sort of kind of had my back at the end of yesterday, but I felt like more people could have had my back yesterday. And, yeah, yesterday wasn't a great day. Yesterday wasn't a great day, but, you know, today's a new day. What we got? We're going to put this in here. How you going, Jeremy? Good to see you. Brandon, Eric, thank you for coming in. Abe, welcome to the stream. How you going, Tony? Thank you for coming in. Yes, we are going to beat Zelda 2 hopefully very quickly. Then we'll have time to do a run of the dungeon. And, no, I appreciate you, Phil. That's very kind of you. That was very unselfish of you. How you going? Who else we got? Lee, good to see you. How you going, Chrissy Ogle? Thank you for coming in. And Jonathan, lovely to see you, mate. We got Jonathan. Jonathan is one of like the OGs. And I know I don't see you as often anymore, Jonathan, but I do get excited to see you because you're one of the homies from the very early days, bro. Good to have you, Jonathan. Thank you for hanging out. And Chris says, how's it going? Yeah, alright. I got up. Moe went into the kitchen today. She made some English muffins with some omelettes. So I had that. And yeah, I'm now ready to take on the world. I won't need to eat again till dinner. I think Moe and I are probably going to do like a Cadbury's chocolate gauntlet today for our taste test. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have a think about it. But yeah, that's what I think we're doing after the stream. Anyway. And so Sean says, good to see yeah, you know, that's fair, Jonathan. Well, what made you come on the YouTube, the Facebook today anyway? You know, Jonathan, at the end of the day, just watch where you like. How you going, Admiral? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Well, you know what you actually get today, Ryan? You actually get Blue World Part 2. I actually replaced Blue World with Blue World Part 2. So, Ryan, thank you. God bless Ryan getting us started with the $5 super chat. Here you go. Same people. And one more time. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. There we go. Yes. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I put the part 2 up there. Sometimes, as Hawk says in Cobra Kai, Jonathan, you just gotta flip the script, eh? Thank you so much, Ryan. You like that? That was pretty funny, wasn't it, Zach? I liked how he went launching up to the moon to the DuckTales music. That was such like a nerdy gamer screen, hey? They had more than one, so they had a couple songs, yeah. You probably only heard them if you're ever in the nightclub, but... Hope you're going great, David Sullivan. Thank you for being in here. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Brandon. If you guys could hit the reaction, best way to help out for free. There's so many free things you can do to support the stream. So many, and they take 2 seconds as well. Liking, sharing, saying hello. Was that Martin Solveig song from back in the day? I just came to say hello. You remember when they, yeah, I just came to say hello. Remember that? Going back a bit on that one now. How you going, Kid Jackson? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, my guy. It's funny how the game's called Zelda, but you're actually playing as Link. Yeah, but it's called Zelda because we have to rescue that little bish. It's called The Legend of Zelda, the legend of the bish who keeps sleeping or getting kidnapped. So we got a massive shout out going out to the Walker family. Once again, shout out to Timothy, Mick and Pip. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, Jack says okay. Well, I hope by later in the day you'll be more than just okay, my friend. Now, Captain BS is absolutely over the moon because he's now officially on break, vacation, staycation, whatever we're going to call it. Some bitch doesn't have to work as hard now. I'm happy. Was that like 2 weeks or best part of a month now? Yes. And Colin, everything is fine, thank you, mate. No problem. Taking it a little bit easier today, and we'll go from there. Probably gonna pull out the PlayStation 5 tomorrow. I'm actually due to either do Resi 6, Resi 4, or Resident Evil 2 Remake. So, by the way, tomorrow I'll be on at the regular time. I won't be on Sunday until after Saturday night's main event. And then we'll have a lot to talk about, obviously, when that's finished. Yeah, good on two whole months, man. That's incredible. 2 month break. I know where you're going with this, Juice. Boobies. I know where you're going with this, Juice. Shame on you. Hey, Brandon says, how's it first? Like, yeah, Moe's just getting started for the day. She got up and made us breakfast. You wish Nintendo would do a 3D remake of this game? I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility, because don't forget we did Legend of Doom, which was Zelda on the Doom engine, and that actually worked. So I wouldn't put that outside the realm of possibility, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, boobies. Yeah. How old are you, Juice? 10? How old are you? Dude, Juice is like 10. It's alright, so am I. So I may as well be. Yes. I'll wait for this bitch. Hold. Oh, there you go. Try and get this other one. Yes. No, I found it funny. I mean, it's certainly a joke I probably would have said in later elementary school. Ed Collins says Zelda is teasing Link by getting Princess snapped all the time. Well, I mean, it seems to happen a lot in the Nintendo universe, doesn't it? Zelda always getting herself kidnapped. Princess Peach always getting herself kidnapped. I think it's at the point where they need to start taking responsibility for their own safety. You know, I think maybe, for example, Princess Peach just conveniently leaves the castle gates unlocked. You know, I think she's looking for that excitement in her life, but no accountability, you know? No accountability. The thumbnail looks super serious today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with ChatGPT. I was going to work on it a bit longer, but I ran out of time. So sometimes ChatGPT gets my thumbnail right first try, and then sometimes you have to talk with it for a half an hour. So it's really the luck of the draw. Today's is fine, but I mean, to be fair, that's kind of the look on my face from yesterday. So I mean, it's not like it's completely inaccurate. Those are some strong eyebrows. Yeah, they look like my eyebrows too. If I don't occasionally trim my eyebrows, it does start getting very close to being a mono. So it's getting there. I mean, it's better than when I think that's probably why I didn't warm up to it when it first came out, because it wasn't giving me what I need, but now it's doing a lot better. Hey, go Nick, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Colin says, just so you know, I gave you a like because you're awesome. Damn right. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you looking out. That's good of you, my homie. Alright, there we go. We got this. Now we're going to go back and get the health. I'm looking forward to the Cena match too, Nick. I really think R-Truth is going to somehow get a miracle roll-up, and then Cena will put him in the hospital. I think something crazy is going to go down. I'm predicting something pretty nuts, eh? Yeah, so something's gonna happen. But like I said, I won't stream until right after Saturday night's main event. So we can discuss when it's fresh in the brain. But yes, you think I look battle ready? Well, what can I say? I mean, that's the way you should look when you're battle ready, because war is hell. War is hell. Bird Dog says, I wish Zelda 2 was a top-down. Yeah, but you got plenty of other Zelda top-down game. You got plenty of other Zelda top-down game. There we go. We'll kill one more of these and then we should be good. You got plenty more. Look at that. See, I'm pretty strategic about this these days. So I didn't even really have to grind. There you go, look at that. Not really. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna get this health over here, so it'll be gravy. We can get rid of that annoying beep 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 noise. How you going, Jeremy Nelson? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. What's a newest Zelda game? That's top down. Oh yeah, well I completely forgot about that. No one talks about it, but they had a new Zelda game that came out a few months ago. And what's fascinating is no one talks about it. Everyone still talks about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They don't talk about the new one. That's fascinating, isn't it? I find it fascinating. Hope you're doing great, Kyle. Thank you very much for being in here. Ra-pa-da-da-da-da, suck on my big balls. Ra-pa-da-da-da-da, ra-pa-da-ra-pa-da-da-ba-da, ra-pa-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We're almost out of here. Yes, you actually play as Zelda, correct. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the fact you play as Zelda kind of turned me off. But you want to know why it turned me off? It's because I got that, I bought that Princess game for Moe that came out a year and a bit, 2 years ago. You know that, Princess Peach Showtime game? I was thinking, okay, it could be cool to have a Nintendo game where you play as a heroine for a change. And I played that Princess Peach's Showtime game, and I didn't think it was very good. And then so, when Nintendo announced that they had a Zelda game where you played as a heroine, I was sort of like, well, it didn't really work too well with the Princess Peach one, so I might give this a pass. I don't know if other people were the same. Oh, so that's right, yeah, Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah. Well, I mean, I actually only bought that game for Moe. I didn't buy it for myself. What, does it look like I have a vagina? Don't answer that question. I know you're all gonna say yes. But I actually bought that game for Moe, and even she didn't like it too much. She played it for about a couple days, and she was like, well, I'm done. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get through this pretty quick. Hey, I'm glad we got out of the first dungeon, no death. It's always good for the confidence. I don't know why I couldn't play games without deaths yesterday. Cat says, I feel so much better now. Well, good, because I don't want you to feel miserable. I certainly don't want you, I really said you arseholes. I don't want you guys to feel like I did yesterday. No, I know you haven't had a very good week, Kat. Yeah. So you turn it around. Turn it around. New day, new you, new beginning. Do something new. Yeah. I'm wondering what games are going to launch with the Switch 2. I mean, when I say what games are going to launch, I mean what AAA games are going to be available for it on launch day. I'll have to check. I don't know what AAA, because, you know. How you going, Joshy Peppers? Good to see you. And I also wonder which games are going to be backwards compatible as well. How you going, Proper Music? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. F-Zero-GX. Yeah, and you're going to be able to play that online too, aren't you? Oh, yeah, actually, I keep forgetting about that. I'm really, really, really looking forward to the GameCube stuff. Very, very much looking forward to the GameCube stuff. Yeah, that'll be awesome. I still can't believe that we're only like 2 weeks away from the Switch 2. Like, I'm trying to flog as many items off as I can on Facebook Marketplace right now so I can pay for it. Dude, I'm so excited. I think we're gonna get a fair few streams out of Mario Kart World Circuit, hey? World Tour, whatever. Yeah. Jeffrey, nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. I wonder if they're going to load it up with pay-to-win elements like the mobile game, though. I'm wondering if Zelda Mario Kart World Tour has got free... I'm going to have to do some research on this before it comes out, so I'm ready. And James says, am I live? Absolutely, I am. Good to see you, James. Thank you for being in here today. Hope you are having a wonderful day, Cunny. Appreciate you. The new Doom game seems to be going well. Yeah, I haven't jumped... The only reason I haven't jumped on board in the new Doom game is obviously because I have to squeeze my pennies together for the Switch. So I'm not buying anything outside the Switch. But yeah. Yeah. And so Kid Jackson says, what's for breakfast? Well, Moe and I had English muffins with scrambled egg omelets on them and the Big Mac sauce, because we buy this Big Mac sauce. So we had English muffins with scrambled eggs on them and like a Big Mac sauce. Motherfucker, you serious? This ain't no Matrix shizzle, jazzy nizzle, flickety fizzle. Hey, yeah, James, we're live. And so Tommy says, you can't believe I got 37 followers on your Twitch screen. So you did it. So, why? How are you talking about in one stream, or you got 37 in total now? Hey man, I'm happy for you, Tommy. You keep being consistent and creating stuff, you'll reap the rewards, bro. I think some of my videos are flopping now, but that's not even a bad thing, because even if you do videos that don't go so well, I mean, it kind of sucks, but then you sort of at least get an idea of what people like and what they don't like, and you can pivot accordingly. So you're always learning to do something new. Hey, God, Yano, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming in, Yano. I hope you're amazing. You're on our TikTok the other day, weren't you? Thank you for coming in on that side too. Yeah, we appreciate that. Well, it's called special sauce, but they replicate the Big Mac sauce. We'll show you the bottle after. But it's Woolworths special sauce. They just replicate the Big Mac sauce recipe. Yes. They call it special sauce. You think they should make another side-scrolling RPG Zelda? People probably lose their freaking minds if that happens. Are you trying to give the neckbeards a coronary? I mean, you might be. And James says you're actually cool. Most of the time I'm alright, bro. Thank you. No, I'm alright. I just want to feel like people have my back, is all. You know, I've had a lot of people over the years come in, and I've been a genuine friend while they've needed a friend, or they've needed a trauma dump or something. And yesterday was just one of those days where, I think halfway through the stream I needed a lift. And I just felt at that time no one gave a shit till the end of the stream. So, yeah, I was like a little bit like annoyed yesterday. Yeah, damn right I was. We got this. I found a mirror under the table. Here we go. We got this. And so Tommy says Taco Bell just came out with their new Mike's Hot Honey, the Billow dipping sauce with their new nugget. I don't know what the fuck any of that is. It must be an American product that you have. I don't, yeah. James says, I know you do, Ryan. Thank you, man. And yeah, no, I'm 44 already, man. 45 next year. Yes. Now, watch it on whatever side you want. As I said, today's a comeback stream, which is why I'm keeping it simple. Tomorrow's stream will be a little bit more sophisticated. I'm more than likely going to pull out the PlayStation 5 again. And so I'll suss out what games are doing that later. Today's going to be a big day for content too, guys. As I said, Moe and I are probably going to do the Cadbury Favourites Gauntlet. And rate the best Cadbury's chocolate. I thought that would be fun. So yeah, we're going to do the Cadbury's Favourite Gauntlet tonight. Dinner is ready. I don't even know what we're eating for dinner yet. Oh yeah, chocolate apparently. Cadbury's Favourites. We still gotta suss out dinner. We don't really have much food left in the house. We need to do a food shop afterwards. Nick says, looking forward to when you play the Resident Evil remake. Well, I will, but just remember how spoiled you have been lately, Nick. And don't get me wrong, you spoiled me too. Many, many, many times. But I've been pretty much been playing all your requests lately, Nick. I've been playing a lot of your requests lately. If I do say so myself, Nick, you're on a pretty good run when it comes to games that you want and me putting them on the stream. I'm just saying, you are on a very good run right now. And the run is going to continue. That's also good news. The run is going to continue for a bit. You think I look like young Christian Bale? Well, you got one part of that accurate. I sound like Christian Bale on the set of Terminator Salvation. Food shopping's always fun. Oh man, it is with Moe because I never spend that much money. There's two types of women. The ones that make you spend and the ones that try to save you money. Thank you, I've got number 2. You don't need that one, babe. Too expensive. Okay? You flatter me, Captain BS. It's always a big compliment when the guy that's better at you at this game talks you up to the stream. I do appreciate you. Just imagine a bogan Batman. They actually did do that. I'll try and find the video. They actually did do that. Yeah. Can you imagine an Eshe Batman? Alright, go over here. I took 2 hits, man. It's hard, man. I was like trying to fit a watermelon through a lemon. Not quite Mad Max. Dude, how good was Furiosa? Like, Chris Hemsworth's usually one of those Aussies with one of the more posh accents. But then you watch Furiosa and you listen to him talk like a bogan, and I just think it's so awesome. How you going, David Mercule? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're amazing. Welcome! Then we get some more keys in here. I get it. You guys find yeah, I know you guys always make fun of how we talk in Australia, but in the United States, you've got like over a dozen accents, and it's like, I mean, we have a lot of accents too. Considering how small our population is, we have about 6 different accents in Aussie, and that's not including the ones from all the foreigners. Yeah, I miss 16-bit heroes. You know, time just happens and escapes you, and you know, I've actually had the privilege of spending time in person with 16-bit heroes, and now I've not seen him in years. I hope he's doing well. I've not seen him for a very long time. Wait till you hear a thick Canadian accent. Look, sometimes I do, but you know, you kind of, most of the time when I hear Canadians talk, I hear that more neutral Canadian accent. When, you know, that kind of almost sounds very similar to a United States accent, if that makes sense. But then you'll listen to the Hart family talk, and then you've got that sort of more, I don't know, it's like, I don't even know what you call that accent. But you hear some of Bret Hart's sisters talk, and, yeah, I don't even know what you'd call it. And Sonic Moon says the best Australian dude's Cockerel Dundee. And thank you for that, Sonic Moon. Yeah, and... Gosh, there we go, guys. We got a couple people in here saying dumb shit today. I've heard a couple, like, sort of like French-Canadian accents, but most of the time, when I speak to a Canadian, it's sort of neutral. I don't know if that's the right word, but it sounds more neutral. Does that make sense? Again, forgive my ignorance. And Corky says, everyone pre-order Switch. And Corky, yeah, look, I get it. So, dude, man, seriously? Alright, let's address this topic, the new Nintendo Switch. Is it true that if you buy a Nintendo Switch, technically, you're actually, like, leasing the system and don't own the system because Nintendo can still do whatever you want? Yeah, technically that is the truth. At the end of the day, you either stick up for yourself and you don't buy the Nintendo Switch 2, or you pay for the Nintendo Switch 2 and then shut the fuck up because that would make you part of the problem. I'm actually going to be part of the problem. My reasoning on this is I'm going to keep my faith in Nintendo until it's no longer time to keep my faith in Nintendo. If I spend $765 on a Nintendo Switch 2 and I get it and I enjoy it and I have no problem, no harm, no foul. If one day I'm playing it and Nintendo decide to brick it on me, then I will never buy another Nintendo product ever again. But until that happens, I'm just going to give them the benefit of the doubt. That's what I'm doing. I don't need to put on my tinfoil hat. I have a strategy. So many people are putting on a tinfoil fucking hat. Yes. But anyway. How you going, Adam? I hope you're great. Thank you for being in here. Do I think what Nintendo's doing right? No. But until the product affects me in a negative way, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. But that's my strategy. I'm only part of the problem if they screw me and then I still keep buying it. They haven't screwed me yet. How you going, Chrissy Smith? Good to see you. Dude, so many people just jump on the frickin' bandwagon. I'm just like... It's okay to have this opinion, but everyone reads an article on the internet and sees everyone getting angry on the Reddit, and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna get angry on the Reddit too. How you going, Stu Spagoots? So yeah, we're gonna beat this one today. As I said, I will stop buying Nintendo products when I get screwed. But I'm not gonna do it beforehand because I might not ever get screwed. Did I ever see the movie Strange Brew? No, I don't know that film, to be honest. Tell me about this film. I don't know this film. Look, it's an interesting conversation. It is an interesting conversation. Hey, so you saw a Strange Brew many times? It's about two guys that play Canadian. Oh, really? You mean Canadians, eh? What you talking about? Two non-Canadians playing Canadians. They drink a lot and get up to shenanigans. And so Sonic Moon says, do I like Scott Steiner? Yeah, I like Scott Steiner back in the day, sure, of course. Almost out of here. Man, we're pretty strategically grinded in this one today. I'm pretty happy with how it's gone down. We're actually about to get our sword up to a 6. So that'll be pretty good. I'm just a guy playing another guy playing another guy. Oh, Rick Moranis was... Well, that's right. Rick Moranis is Canadian, isn't he? Well, Rick Moranis... Everyone thinks he... A lot of people think he's from the US. I think Rick Moranis is actually Canadian, isn't he? How you going, Banako? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. So, Rick Moranis is from Toronto, Canada. Yeah, right. Not doing too bad here. This is a big dungeon, this one. The second one's one of the bigger ones, actually, but we're not too far from the end. Mitch says he's eaten too much today, but he regrets nothing. So sometimes you just gotta live your best life, mate. Sometimes you just gotta live your best life. Sonic Moon, you're starting to really piss me off. So you're mocking me for being an Australian, and now you're starting to make fun of Canada. Well, okay, let me just ask you this, Sonic Moon. What makes you so good? Because you're coming across as incredibly arrogant and unlikable now. Well, what makes you think you're so good? I tell you what, cunt, I'd rather hang out with Ryan than you. I'm just gonna guess. Alright, there we go. I just gonna grind maybe another a couple of these, and then we'll be ready to go for the end game. Are you telling me to grow up, Corky, are you? That's alright. I mean, look, you know what? Everything's all good here. You guys are making it very easy for me to ban people today. We got this sorted. We got some mods in here. We can take care of some stuff in a sec. Alright, one more and then I think we can get out of here. Alright, I think that'll be it. I think we'll have everything we need. Yes. Cool, let's get out of here. I just need this one. There we go, that'll do. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Thank you, James. Roshi, are you out of here, Roshi? You leaving? Yeah, Rick Moranis retired to take care of his family because his wife passed away from a terminal illness. Yeah, I think his wife passed away in the late 90s, I think. So a real shame. Okay. Yeah, he's Canadian. Oh, there you go. I taught people something today. I taught people something today. I'm doing very good, thank you, Mikey. Thank you for popping in. Oh, dude, this couldn't have worked out any better. Hell yeah. For that. There it is. I tell you what, now we can just level up organically, at least until the green dungeon anyway. Look at that, we had a level 5 sword, wasn't even an issue. Did you know some of the palaces you could super jump to the top and go back to the back? In this version, no. There are a couple mods where you can do some fancy stuff. I didn't know about this one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, don't forget, knowing is half the battle. G.I. Jose! Do you remember G.I. Jose? G.I. Jose! There you go. Alright, so we can just level up organically now. Thank you, Captain. Yes. God damn it. And so Brandon says 2 hours until work. Man, hopefully it's not too long a shit. Do you get much free time on the job, or are you working like the whole time? Like, are there any points in the job where you can have a break and you can come on and chill out in the stream? Or is it just balls to the wall the whole shift? Like what's the work rate like where you're at? Don't forget anyway, Brandon, this will just be a really nice paycheck for you while you figure out your next move anyway. I'm just glad that you have a little security for a moment. I mainly the whole shift, sure. Oh look, it's Error. What's he got to say? I am much too busy to talk to a stranger. Well, you're a bit of a cunny, aren't you? I'm much too busy to talk to a stranger. You can always depend on the kindness of strangers unless the asshole's name is Error. Anyway. Musical theatre, everybody. Oh, we got this. Don't forget, as soon as this is done, we are going straight into a very quick Ancient Dungeons run, everybody. We should be here for around about 4 to 4.5 hours today, guys. I think I'm going to be changing, I think next week for whatever Wednesday, we should be able to get a lot more requests on. From now on, I think after Beta or Eat It's done, I'm going to try to do anywhere between 5 and 10 whatever Wednesday requests the day before as a bonus, I guess you could say, head start. And then we'll smash, yeah. How you going, Peter? Good to see you, Peter. Thank you very much for coming in. That'll give us a lot more time on the actual day to get them all done, I think. What do I prefer, Aliens or Predator movies? You know, honestly, I think they're both fantastic, but I'll be honest, I've probably gotten into the Predator movies a little bit more. Not necessarily that I have a preference, it's just that's kind of how it worked out. But I'll binge watch both eventually, and I'll come up with a conclusion. No, that won't be in the morning stream, that's in the evening stream. So, what happens is we'll do Beat or Eat It. Beat or Eat It only takes 2 hours. And then that gives me another few hours to get anywhere between 5 and 10 requests on. And then I do, just the whole, whatever Wednesday from 6 PM the next day. I just want to make sure that no one misses out. Which I don't think anyone who actually has wanted a request has missed out. But be that as it may, you know, we just want to make sure no one misses out. Yeah. Alright, there it is. We have to hit him 2 times. 1. Well, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? Oh well, let's keep it going. I've made a mod of Transformers Mystery Convoy and NES. It's actually fun to play. Would you play that here? Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the game. I don't know if it's streamable. All I'm going to say is there's a difference between a game that's fun to play and fun to watch. And this is one of the biggest things the Sunbish Army just hasn't grabbed a hold of yet. And I think most people do understand. I think a lot of people are just, oh, well, fuck it. I like the game, and so I want to play the game. I'd have to have a look at it first. I'm not just going to play anything. Alright, there we go. Okay, we'll keep leveling up. Oh, that's pretty good leveling, considering we've only done 2 dungeons. Look at that, we're a 6, a 3, and a 4. We're absolutely crushing it right now. And so Paul says, which Zelda game is this? Looks like a Mario game. I can assure you this is nothing like Mario, my friend. This is Zelda 2. This is Zelda 2 on Nintendo Entertainment System. When are we supposed to be getting this new Toxic Avengers game? Because I've been waiting for this other beat-em-up that we're supposed to get, and I don't know when it's dropping. When are we supposed to be getting this Toxic Avengers game? Isn't that supposed to be coming out, like, really soon? And then I'm waiting until the end of the year for the new Double Dragon as well. You want me to do Fortnite? That's not going to happen. And so Lil says, no one cares about you. I haven't begged for anything today. I haven't begged for anything. I don't know why you call me an e-beggar 4G. I've not begged for anything today. And when have I ever begged? I'm not asking for anything. I just want people to have fun and respect what I do. But Can someone please get rid of that little agenda guy? I've not asked for anything. Yeah, no, that's Vlad. That's Vlad, aka Travis Burgess. That's Vlad. Damn it. Fine. It is what it is. Yeah, no, that's him. It's fine. Fine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not letting it ruin my day. GTA 6, when GTA 6 comes out, I'll be on that like a fly on shit, you better believe it. I don't know what I did to the guy, hey. Yeah, Vlad's back. He's on his 200th count now. Yeah, so David says, you gotta respect his hustle. Look, you know what? In a weird kind of way, you're actually not wrong. He's made it his life's mission to come in and try and ruin my life. So, I mean, fair play to him. You can't say that he's not dedicated. Can't say that he's not dedicated. Oh. Apparently it's happening, yeah. I don't even worry about it. Paul says, who? Need context. Oh, well, bro, if you watch, you're not going to need to worry about it unless you're watching on YouTube. Look at Paul. I think Paul's life's a little bit boring today. He's after some drama, everybody. I think Paul would like some drama, guys. Dude, you can watch Jerry Springer after my stream. He's right about one thing. There is something that I'm e-begging for. I want to e-beg for a like and a share, please. If you guys could please like the stream, maybe share the stream, tell your friends about the stream. I'm going to e-beg for that. Like, that would really, really help out and support the page. So yeah, I am e-begging for likes and shares. But those are free. Those are free. Yeah. Yeah, I'm begging for them shares, yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Dude, I've yeah. I've seen firsthand what he gets up to. He's a known menace in the community. Because it's not just me. It's just that I happen to be his favorite. It's not just me, but I happen to be his favorite. Well, I mean, e-begging's basically when you beg for donation. E-begging's when you beg for donations. It's one to say any little bit of support helps out the channel. I think that's fine. But it's like, if you like going, oh, please send me a donation, I can't pay my bills. Then yeah, that's e-begging. You know, basically, one thing he's right about is that if you try to emotionally guilt trip or manipulate people to donate, then yeah, that's e-begging. But I don't do that. Chris, thank you, man. Guys, Chris has just dropped a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Chris. He says there's no begging for this. Are you sure about that?
And all you've ever done is bully me into being your damn puppet and expected me to do it with a smile on my face.
Are you sure about that? I'll give you begging. We're going to do some begging now.
Please, sir. I want some more.
I'm going to beg. Here we go.
More?
There you go. I'll give you fucking begging. There we go. Thank you so much, Chrissy Ogle. That's absolutely awesome. More? Please, sir. Please, sir. More? I'm totally playing into it now. Oh gosh, yeah, porridge. Hey, Shorty Banks has dropped a big 1,002. Dude, we're almost up to the first shoey of the day. Man, that is absolutely incredible. Thank you very much, Sean. And speaking of porridge, I got a porridge screen too.
That's not how you make porridge.
This is how you make porridge.
It's not how you make porridge.
And this is what makes hot, nourishing porridge instantly.
Listen, Jimmy, I told you, it's not how you make porridge.
Thank you so much, Sean. That's legendary. That's not how you make porridge. Hey, thanks so much, Sean. Unreal, bro. That's not how you make porridge. It's not how you make porridge. Oh, hello. How are you? You look a treat. Yeah. No, I'm all good, thank you, baby. Adventures. Man, I haven't seen Oliver Twist in years. They used to always put reruns of that on the TV. But yeah, I haven't seen it now for years. Been a long time. Get down on your knees and tell me you love me. I've actually got that as a thank you screen too. I need to bring that one back. You've been smooching with everybody. Keith, Johnny. Get down on your knees and tell me you love me. Do I? No, but I could totally make one. There's I'm not going to use the original because that would be pushing it. But there's this really funny video where there's some homies in NXT and Booker T's walking out to the commentary desk and they're all going, "We're coming for you, Hogan. We're coming for you." And Booker's like walking past trying not to laugh. It was pretty funny. Yeah, Annie they used to chuck on repeat on the TV for me when I was really small. That 1980 version of Annie. Because that was the big childhood movie when I was like, what, 2? You know, they used to put Wizard of Oz and Annie on quite a lot when I was a kid. It's amazing I didn't turn out fabulous. He still played, yeah, he's a pretty good sport about it. We're coming for you, Hogan. It's a shame that they never got to have a proper, like, singles feud when they were when Booker was in the main event. But, I mean, Booker was never going to go over anyway. In what universe is he going to go over? That doesn't work for me, brother. Doesn't work for me, brother. Alright, we're almost on the next dungeon, guys. Thank you for your patience. We just have to go to the town now. Just doing everything here today, step by step. Yes. How do you think Hogan's new federation for shoot Greco-Roman wrestling is going to go? What is he calling it? Real American Wrestling? It doesn't work for me, Booker. Yeah. You know, Hogan's like, what, over 70 years old now? And if he came back to the WWE for one last match, I'm pretty sure he'd expect to go over Cody Rhodes, hey? David says at top, I love this game so much. I'm just curious to see what kind of guys they get for this thing. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of rumors going around the internet, or a lot of speculation I should say, that they're promoting this as like a shoot wrestling company with promos, but it's actually still going to be a work. There's a lot of speculation on that. Yeah, well, it's don't forget, it's Greco-Roman wrestling proper music, so it's not like pro wrestling, it's like the Olympic style wrestling. So we're talking like the Kurt Angle's Chad Gable style. I mean, it's just muscle memory and repetition, I guess, eh, Captain BS? Pretty much. Have you guys, hey going, Cat, lovely to see you. Thank you for coming back in. Now that, have we made ourselves any plans for the weekend, guys? You know, it's Thursday night, currently Friday here in Australia. Have we made any plans for the weekend yet? I'm not doing much this weekend. But next weekend's going to be exciting because I'm going to have a lot of stuff to show you next weekend. Momoe and I are going to visit the family one more time before we go back to the other side of the world. And my grandmother turns 92 this coming week. So we're actually going back to the coast one last time. So we'll have some stuff to show you. We can finally do that Baconator. Oh, yeah, right. I didn't realize Memorial Weekend was in the US this weekend. Right. We just had, like, Anzac Day on April 25th. Which I guess you could say is, like a Veterans Day. And then we have November 11th, which is like our, I guess you could say, Memorial Day. Or it's a day of remembrance. Yes, yeah, right. Yeah, so what do you guys do on Memorial Day? I mean, it's... You know, I know it's not a happy day. At the end of the day, it's about remembering troops that are no longer with us. But, you know, some people are polite and accidentally make the mistake of saying Happy Memorial Day. And I remember once I said Happy Memorial Day. And then someone's like, that's so weird, there's nothing to be happy about. And I'm just like, oh Jesus, I'm just being friendly. Why are you saying Happy Memorial Day? It's not a day to be happy. It's like, oh fuck. I screwed up, everybody, I screwed up. Why are you saying Happy Memorial Day for? Anyway. And so Robert says I haven't had a Memorial Day off in a decade. But is it like a government holiday or is it just a day of remembrance? Like, I don't know if it's a government holiday or not. Is it a long weekend, is it? Well, no, my point, proper music, is maybe sometimes people just need to chill out and be a bit more understanding. No, good to see you, Payron. Thank you for coming in. Oh, so Memorial Day is a government holiday. Do you guys in the United States get paid more money for working a government holiday? And so David says it's a government holiday, so everything is closed on Monday. Yeah, right, sure. A federal holiday, yes. There you go. Sure. You're happy until your strawberry milk was spoiled for lunch. Oh no, not the strawberry milk. Time and a half, yeah, it's, yeah, that's what it is in Australia too. If you're working on a government holiday, it's, double time and a half. Yeah, double time and a half here too. Pretty similar. We out, let's go. How you going, Nigel? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in, brother. How is your day? Tell me what's going on in your world, Nigel. You know, I forgot to take down a timestamp, but I actually, for the first time yesterday, Nigel, I sang a Savage Garden song. Already working on the third album. Fuck, I tell you what, Rick brings out more music than Lil Wayne, everybody. Oh my god. There was a point in time where Lil Wayne was bringing out a new track every 5 minutes. And you knew he was starting to run out of ideas when he started bringing out songs called Gonorrhea. It's like, yeah, you're probably running out of ideas, bro. Right, let's do it. Alright, we did it. Done. Alright, cool. Yes. No, I usually have a list and start taking down time. I need to get in the habit of having a pen and paper here and writing down timestamps. I'm actually going to start doing that. Alright, we need to use this life spell. So as I said, but most of the messing around in this game is in the beginning. I'm in a pretty good mood because we actually haven't died yet. And yeah, once you get out of the third dungeon, then things get a little bit more straightforward in this game, in my opinion. But there it is. Right, cool. It was a rock. Oh, that's right. We did the rocket dance with Bowie. It was the best one yet. Yeah, no, I've got that written down. No, I was talking about when we sang "Truly, Madly, Deeply" remixed by Savage Garden yesterday for some reason. I'll be your sock, I'll be your shoe, I'll be your tummy trimmer. I hope this stream ends, curse of cunnies. I have to have my dinner. There we go. That's Savage Garden. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's get out. Oh, thank you, Nigel. Fantastic. I'm curious to see how they go when I add the addition of, what you call it, captions on it. I might have to pay for the paid version of CapCut, because I don't like that they leave a watermark. That's the only thing I don't like about CapCut. I'll have to see how much the paid version is. Thank you for everything, Nige. So I want to know how your day is, bro. What do you got planned for this weekend? You doing anything with the family? Yeah, and I keep a digital notepad up on the computer, but I kind of forget about it. I'm a bit old-fashioned. If I have a book of notes and I'm actually writing it down with a pen and paper, I can just go back and look at that book again at any time. So, yeah. No, I just gotta get another notepad. It'll be fine. No, note-taking really does help you be, more, productive. But, you know, like everything, you know, once things become habit, you don't even notice you're doing it anymore. It's just hard until then, Ryan. But once it becomes habit, it's no longer hard anymore. So, yeah. Dude, like, I'm short by, like... Dude, it's crazy. I'm only short by, That's so fucking annoying. I'm only short by, like, 8 XP. I'm literally only short what I need by 8 XP. This is horrible. I only need 8 XP. I need to find a skull or something to kill and get my last 8 XP. Dude, I know what to do. Dude, I can't believe it. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, here we go. So I'll just kill these things. There we go. Now I can go back and finish. That's all I was short by. 8 XP, bro. That's crazy. I had to go all the way back because I need to make sure I double level up in this dungeon. Jose says the dude in the thumbnail is not you. Well, who the fuck is it then, cunt? Who the hell is it then? No, I'm curious. let's have this conversation. Who is it then? Apparently Jose says the person in the thumbnail's not me. Well, who the bloody hell's it supposed to be then? Jose says it's me. Oh, right. I didn't realize I had a twin from Latin America. There you go. No way, Jose. You got the food shop and weights tomorrow? Yeah, nice. Saturday is gardening and Sunday is working. I take the 11-year-old to the city in the week. She loves all things K-pop and anime. And there's an epic shop. Oh man, that'll be lovely. Dude, Moe and I went and had a quick sushi lunch the other day. I think your little one would have absolutely loved the music in there. Hey, they were just playing non-stop K-pop and J-pop in there. And I was like, bro, I either want to go out or DJ. It was so awesome, honestly. But yeah. So Kevin says I'm better looking than the guy in the thumbnail. I don't know about that. I think the guy in the thumbnail pretty schmexy. Hey, how you going, Jarvis? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're swell. Appreciate you. And now look at that, guys. Oh, geez, that's a very evil number. We're 6 across the board. I guess my name is Damien today. But yeah, I mean, being this highly leveled up in the game already, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. This has been good level management-ish. How you going, Margin? It's always good to see you, Margin. Thank you for coming in. How you doing? No way the dude made it past the worm. Don't count your boy one coin only out. I'm not a great gamer, but for some reason I'm pretty good at this one. Don't count your boy one coin only out. Yeah, don't sleep on your boy one coin only. Go on the next area. No, that'd be good, man. I hope she really enjoys it. David says, what up, Rick? I hope I'm having a better day. Yeah, I'm not doing bad at all. Thank you, bro. Everything's alright. Yes. I just wanted to do a double Zelda get my mojo back stream today. I'll be a little bit more on the adventurous side tomorrow. I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna actually have to do? You just reminded me, we played Crazy Taxi yesterday, right? I'm gonna have to go on ChatGPT and I'll be like, do you have any hidden footage and pictures of the upcoming Crazy Taxi? Because I want to know how far away we are from this new Crazy Taxi game. It got announced like over 2 years ago. Well, I do appreciate Fortnite streamers, but the irony is I suck at Fortnite. And Fortnite's a different type of stream. I feel like cheering on a Fortnite streamer or a PUBG streamer is like cheering on an athlete or a sports team. And I can elaborate on this. You know, you always want to back a winner. And if you've got like a really good Fortnite player, there's two benefits to that. Well, one is you want to cheer on your favorite personality to keep winning games. And then the other is you want to learn how to get better at that game yourself. And so Fortnite streaming is a different type of streaming. It's just not what I'm into or not what I'm good at. But I see the value in it. You can get away with just being entertaining, but, you know, as I said, if you're following a Battle Royale streamer, no one wants to follow the guy that loses all the time. David says he was pretty decent at Fork Knife back in the day. Ethan says you look like the cartoon version of yourself, just stretched 2 times, but thank you, Travis Burgess. I appreciate you coming back in. Dude, Travis, you just don't let up, do you? Travis, how many accounts are you going to keep making? I know who it is. You're going to Chicago. How long are you going to be in Chicago for? You're going to try one of those Chicago deep dish pizzas one. You're gonna have one of those Chicago deep dish pizzas. There you go, Nighthawk. Wonderful to see you. Thank you very much for being here, legend. Yeah, you're gonna have one. Yeah, you're gonna have one of those deep dish pizzas. Dude, this I think Vlad's actually in here under multiple accounts. Eh? It's so freaking weird. Oh. Oh, I see. Interesting. One says he's not much of a pizza fan, overindulged when I was a kid. I swore to myself I'd never eat pizza when I was bent over in the toilet. Well, that's a shame, but I also respect it. That's a shame. I don't like you, to be honest, Sonic Moon, and I'm going to tell you why I don't like you. You've spoken about many different places today, and rather than say something positive about, say, like an Australia, or a Canada, or a state in question, you just keep saying negative things. You're not my people. You're definitely not my people, Sonic Moon. They're definitely not my people. Probably gonna, yeah. We're gonna do this. Jeff says I have pizza. So what's everyone? Okay, you know what? I've got a really good question. We've been doing a lot of Mount Rushmore questions lately. Now, what is the Mount Rushmore of pizza? Now, I'm not talking about crust. So I'm not talking about cheesy crust, garlic crust. This is not including crust, okay? Well, what is the Mount Rushmore of pizza? The 4 best pizza flavors. We're gonna talk about the Mount Rushmore of pizza. Hey, how you going? We got Wildy Rug in here. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in. Sausage and mushroom. I don't know if I'd put that in my top 4 yet, but for what it's worth, I think sausage and mushroom is absolutely delicious. So, I mean, we're at least off to a good start. That would probably at least go in the special mentions pile for me. Jeff says, meat lovers, Hawaiian combo, pepperoni. My number 1 is always going to be pepperoni. My number 1's always going to be pepperoni. On anything to do with pizza, the number 1's immediately pepperoni. I feel like pepperoni's like the equivalent of a cheeseburger. It's like the benchmark for any pizza. So pepperoni always my number 1. I'm probably going to pick a 4 cheeses. Like a 4 cheese overload for number 2. I may pick a barbecue sauce meat lovers for number 3. And now I need a number 4. And so Fuchi says barbecue chicken. You know what? Barbecue chicken is absolutely delicious. Myself personally, I'm not a massive fan of chicken. On pizza, I'm more a beef or pork person. With that being said, I will make an exception. But barbecue chicken certainly does taste pretty good. Yes. So Nigel says meat feast, barbecue chicken, margarita, and tuna and sweet corn. Look, you know, I can get behind the first three, but tuna and sweet corn, I mean, if you want your breath to smell like Cardi B's britches, be my guest. Be my guest. Canadian bacon and 4 cheese. Dude, that's what I mean when I say 4 cheeses. Moe and I get the bacon and 4 cheese. So that's what I mean. That's one of our favourite. Yeah, sausage pizza's great too. Hey, Canadian bacon, 4 cheese, pepperoni. Canadian bacon, jalapeno. Yes. I'm so happy that you can come in here and you can be safe and happy, one. Yes, we haven't made a Cardi B joke for a while. Well, Nigel, came up with 4 pizzas, and 3 of them were amazing. And then the 4th one, I'm like, one of these things does not belong. Which one could it be? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with more variety stuff for you guys. It's, you know, I want to entertain you guys and show that one coin only is not one-dimensional. That's all I'm trying to do. Kid Jackson picked the sausage 3 cheese, pepperoni stuffed crust. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do like getting the pepperoni with a cheese crust, hey. I feel you on that. Barbecue chicken. Dude, you know what? You know what the most picked pizza, surprisingly, here has been tonight, out of everything? Is the barbecue chicken. That is the most popular pizza out, and nearly everyone has picked barbecue chicken on their list. Chicken bacon ranch. Yeah, but you know what, I'd probably have to get that from a good place, because I know Domino's was doing the chicken bacon ranch, I think, on their chef selections range, and it wasn't that great. Oh man, guys, like, Nighthawk wants to talk about something deep, and we're going to touch on this in a second. That's a very... You know what it sounds like, Nighthawk? You might be going through a little bit of a midlife crisis, because I've been there. Yeah, tune it, yeah. Well, I mean, if it's any consolation, Nigel, the other 3 pizzas you mentioned were awesome. And, so Nighthawk, guys, we're getting a little bit deeper now. Nighthawk says, Ricky, I was unhappy yesterday because I feel like sometimes people are better than me in life. Oh, man. It's a hard one. Because, you know, human beings are social creatures. And there's a part of most human beings that wants to be accepted by their peers. Like, even yesterday I had a bad day, because I kind of felt in my heart, for whatever reason, I wasn't. But, dude, all I'm going to say, Nighthawk, is the only person you should be competing with, my guy, is yourself. I'm not saying that there are not things that you can do that could maybe help you improve your happiness and your productivity or anything. But comparison is a thief of joy. I'm trying to compare myself less to people as well. I have to admit, guys, sometimes for example, I compare myself to other streamers. It's normal to want to check out who else is similar to you doing their thing. And I tell you what, every time I've done this, I've ended up being a lot more miserable. So... just try to be the better person than you were yesterday, man. Comparison is the thief of joy, Nighthawk. You're running your own race. You don't need to compete with anyone. I know it must be hard, because I know you also have strict traditional parents. And they're probably on your back too, so I can get it. Well, you know, that is actually a very real statement. Proper Music says we're all equal, but people do have certain advantages. That is true, but that's no excuse for someone that doesn't have those advantages to not try. I actually agree with that statement. Like, you know, everyone's not on the same playing field. But too many people use that as an excuse to not try. Dude, if you haven't noticed, Nighthawk, I'm a freaking content creator for a living. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. It's not like I'm anything special in the eyes of my peers, bro. Like in my community, yeah, of course. But do you think that the people in my family and in my social circle were like, oh my god, what's he doing with his life? You know what I mean? Man, you just gotta run your own race like David said, and just do the things that you want to do. And then you just gotta be self-aware about what you want, and if you're making the steps to get there. Hope you're doing great, Craig David. Thank you for still being in here. I hope you're great. You know, I have to admit, Nigel, sometimes I care too much about what people think. But there's just something sick inside me that just keeps going anyway. It's weird. There's just something sick inside me that just keeps going. I don't know, yeah. There we go, we got it. Let's go. Jason takes one and no one. I hope you're great, mate. Yeah, this has been a really, really solid run. It's been one of my quicker playthroughs, honestly. How you going, Chris, from Vegas? I'm a little bit better today. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I don't really outside of the stream, I don't really have many friends anymore, to be honest. Which is kind of more normal than you realize at my age. But I have a great partner, so I'm thankful, you know. I know that's something that not everyone has, so I don't take it for granted. Hey, are we really one? Oh, look at us. Yeah, man. Oh, I'll kill him. How you going, Seeker? Wonderful to see you. I feel good. Da, 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 da. Seeker's in our stream. Da, 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 da. Yes. Jason, you've actually gotten us to a full shoey plus an extra $10 to the next one. So you actually got us to our first shoey. And also $10 to the next one, legend. Boom, there it is. Yeah, no, it's our first shoey for the day. By the way, Jason, what are your favourite screens? And I'll see if I've got them loaded up right now. What are your favourites? I want to give people their favourites. Yeah, you feel nice? Oh, that's good. I'm glad. What are you getting up to this weekend, Seeker? You got any gigs on? Yeah, man. Well, man, thank you so much, Jason. Yeah, we're about to go into shoey territory. I just want to see what Jason's favourite is, and we're gonna go ham sandwich here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, we're back out of here, I think. Yeah, man, that's incredible, dude. Thank you. I remember I used to always get contacted on a Friday and Saturday night to give people into free entry into nightclubs. You want to know how many of those people I hear from now? used to get contacted by dozens of people a week. Oh, Rick, can you get me in? It's so nice to speak to you. Can you get me in? You like the spinning finger guy? Oh shit, I don't even have that one loaded anymore. Alright, you know what? Hands up. Oh, well, we can do that for you. That works. Hands up, hands up, hands up. We can do that one. Yeah, sweet. This is going out to Jason. We got our first shoey for the day. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to... Well, you get the idea. Yeah, I can bring the spinning finger guy back for you, Jason. That's fine. As I said, I can only have like 50 to 60 screens up at once. So when I was on Windows 8, when I was gaming on Windows 8, for some reason, all the videos would work on my display. But ever since I've been on Windows like 10 plus, I can only have 60 at a time before they stop working. It's really weird. But yeah, here we go. As I said, there's good news and bad news, Nighthawk. Sometimes there's things that we need to do to improve our life. But the good news is, you only have to answer to yourself, not to anybody else, man. You're trying to find... Oh! Yeah, I haven't seen that in so long. Where did you post it? Do you remember where you posted? Maybe I'll have a look in our conversations from years ago, Seeker. Maybe it's in there. I'll have a look. Here we go. We're going to do this shoey first. Cheers, guys. I know this is a bit disgusting, but you've probably seen this in motorsport before, Seeker. I don't know. All right. So this is going out to Jason, Chris, and Sean. Thank you very much, guys. Once upon a time, I used to wear that shoe, Nick. There we go. Ugh. That collar didn't come straight out of the fridge, so that was actually a warm fireball, everybody. That was actually a warm fireball. I told you, Seeker, I might not DJ anymore, but I can still be a party animal when I need to be. Seeker says you're gonna get high with that. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. How you going, JB? Welcome back in. I'm kind of curious, Nighthawk. No, that's okay. But like, let's ask some deep questions, and these are positive questions, Nighthawk. What would you like to have? Like, what would you like to have more of, or what would you like to achieve? But for no one else apart from yourself. Is there anything that you'd like to have more of, or anything that you'd like to achieve? I'm just curious to know where their head's at. Jeff says, well, yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. How you going, Bunnies? Great to see you, Damiana. Thank you so much for coming in today. We got this. We only need to, hoping I'm going the right way. I think we are. Yeah, how you going, Damiana? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, there'll be definitely a Resident Evil stream this week. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, sounds good, man. Let us know how your Chicago trip does. I'm excited for you. Enjoy it, man, and we'll see you soon. And now Jeff's a paraplegic, and I know why. Yeah, yeah. Because Jeffrey got high. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but look, I'll admit it's partly my fault with my small circle behind the scenes too. Because I'm a little bit more Sigma-ish, but I'm also like, I also have like an avoidant and an anxious sort of like an attachment style, depending. It's probably a bit more avoidant these days, and so you worry that if you get too close to people, they will. It's not healthy because you put too much pressure on other people by being like that. You know what I mean? So, but I'm a little bit of an avoidant, I think. A little bit of an avoidant. So I could probably be a better friend too, to be honest. Yes. And JB says, to my best friend, 1 coin only, thank you for always showing me interesting games. I really love you, and I'll come to see you again. Hey, I appreciate you, my friend. Thanks a lot. That's a big compliment. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I've never had a Chicago deep dish pizza. I think, if I'm not mistaken, but like in the 70s and 80s, the original Pizza Hut pan pizza was trying to replicate that, wasn't it? I don't know, you guys probably, unless you're like over the age of 45, you probably won't remember, but way back in the old like days of Pizza Hut, like a deep pan was actually a really, really deep pan back in the day, but not since like the 80s. So I don't know if you yeah, you probably have to be over 45 to remember. Yeah. Steve says, looking fresh and vibrant. I'm feeling a little bit better today, Steve. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Everything's all good over here, thank you, my guy. No complaints. Not too many. Hey, oh, David says, I literally worked at Pizza Hut when they tried. Oh, what they end up calling it? Because I don't feel like they used so much self-raising flour in their pizza back then either. So back when you actually got a thick crust Pizza Hut pizza, it actually was thick when you were young. And now there's just so much. Essentially, if you get like a pan pizza at Pizza Hut now, you're eating air. Because there's no volume to it. You could order a pan pizza now at Pizza Hut or Domino's, and the box is light. That there is no weight to it. You like the Bigfoot pizza? Dude, we got that in Australia, bro. That was one of my favorites. My most favorite promotion of all time as a child was the Bigfoot pizza. I love that. That was like 1991, I think. Bro, how good was the Bigfoot pizza? That was the best. It wasn't just whatever Wednesday, Steve. I mean, taking requests is trivial. I had a really bad day yesterday, and I apologize. It's more than just taking requests. I mean, that's certainly part of it. And so JB says, yeah, everything's all good over here. Yeah, so poor David says he turned off his autocorrect. He's struggling today. Keep fighting the good fight, my brother. Keep fighting the good fight. We're gonna level up 2 times in this sunbish. Where is this thing? Oh, damn it! Oh, there's 200. Now where's the other 200? One more, come on, bruds. Oh, come on! I'm just gonna leave. There we go, we got it. No, the Bigfoot pizza was my favorite. I still remember because we got the American commercial for that too. The Bigfoot was great. That was when you could get like literally a whole slab of pizza and it literally would feel like feed a party. It was so good. I wonder how much in today's money that Bigfoot would be now. George says a guy made a video saying he came to Chicago to try the deep dish pizza, but he came out with a casserole. Easy come, easy go, right? Easy come, easy go. I think it's the right way. I'm just trying to level up 2 times in here. And then we're actually, to be fair, I only need to level up 2 more times this whole game, to be honest. But I'd like to do them 2 times now and just make things a little bit easier for me. Yeah, it was massive. Oh, Michael says I can't send stars. So today I'm going to send Ricky some wacky chew on the red. Michael, thank you, bro. Guys, we got One Coin Only's favorite stoner watching on the YouTube today. There's like One Coin Only's favorite stoner. Well, actually, I think Jeffrey's gonna probably fight you for that position. Michael and Jeffrey probably gonna have to have some kind of stoner off. I think you need to have a celebrity deathmatch with Michael. But, man, that's incredible. Thank you very much. We're going to do this one for you, Mikey. Thanks for the support. Just give me a second here, guys. I'm just fixing up my soundproofing. And I'll be right back with you. My soundproofing always a little bit loosey-goosey here on One Coin. But it seems to be all in order now. Yes. There we go. It's the soundproof. Yeah, thank you. You didn't know it was a contest. I didn't even know too until today, and I was like, this is actually a really good idea. You know, Nigel, I was very, very, very tempted to get B Rising on sale because of the Castlevania DLC. But again, it comes down to, is it a fun game to play or would it also be a fun game to watch? And I just didn't have the confidence in, you know, I really, I'm just trying to buy less games for my own time and more games that I can actually stream, Nigel. Because I've got so many games that I haven't even played in my library, but I don't have that much that is still streamy. It's just, so I was so tempted to get B Rising, but I just never ended up doing it. How you going, Gamer Fridge? Thank you for coming in. But I've been looking into it for a hot minute. I have to go back this way, excuse me. Sorry everybody, I went the wrong way. Yeah, no, I appreciate you being honest about that, Nigel. Most people just lie so they get to see the game that they want to see. So I appreciate that about you. Steve says, I was always amazed to watch you blow this one. Dude, I just... So, you know, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and this game were both on the top 25 list, and the common denominator is they're both games that I've played for over 30 years. I mean, you'd want to hope if you've been playing something for over 30 years, you'd improve, right? How you going, David Jackson? Good to see you. Thank you for being in here. Very good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Yes. So sometimes you have to tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear sometimes, even if it hurts. Sometimes. I'm not saying do it all the time. So sometimes. So sometimes you also got to pick your battle. Yeah, but you know, compared to me, Seeker, you're still such a baby. Hey, you're just, you're still so young. And so Steve, oh, here we go. Steve says, I would play anyone, anytime in the world at Super Dodgeball or Tecmo Bowl. Those are my confident games. You know, Steve, I would love you to teach me how to play Tecmo Bowl one day, because that's one game that I want to play more often as a bonus game on 1 point only. Because everyone in America, almost everyone in America loves American football, right? And I'd love to have an American football game up my sleeve. So I'd love to get some lessons on Tecmo Bowl. You know, when I grew up, I used to play a lot of Madden 94. I just recently sold my copy, actually, when I sold my Genesis game. But yeah, I used to play a lot of Madden 94. And, yeah, used to play a lot of Madden 94. And I don't know how well retro Madden games hold up, but... Captain BS says the stream and sound are great. Keep it up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Dude, yeah, they have... You've seen those then, Steve, have you? Because they come out with one every year. Same with NBA Jam. So Steve says a Tecmo Super Bowl with an updated roster hack would bring in some viewers. Well, they update it every year. Every year a new one comes out. And they do it for NBA Jam as well. So... Now, that's something we probably need to do as well, actually. NBA Jam with the modern roster. That would work. Yeah, so what was weird is because in Madden 93, they had the ambulance come pick you up off the field if you're injured, but they stopped that for some reason in Madden 94. They got rid of that mechanic in the next year's game. But yeah, if you were playing Madden 93, I think the ambulance would come. Da 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 da, suck on these nuts, everybody. Yeah, I used to love the old cricket games for the same reason. I was, you know, when I was a kid, not so much now, Steve. But actually, I've always been kind of a big stat guy. Like, like, you know, obviously Australians like cricket more. And you play the cricket, like, bi-yearly releases. And they all keep you, like, they keep every single one of your career stats. And I love that shit. Yeah. So I can only but the problem I have with sports games is that they come out with one every year, and so my only annual sports game is WWE because I can't put the dedicated time into anything else. So my only annual sports game is WWE. And if they have something casual, like, you know, I'll sometimes buy an NBA 2K or a Madden if it's 75% off. Like, I bought Madden 94. I bought Madden 94, and I probably played it for about 20 to 30 hours, and I paid $20 for it. And so I feel like I got my money's worth. I played it for 20 hours, and I paid $20 for it. And I also streamed it, so I was like, there you go, I got a stream out of it, so I got my money's worth. But, you know, unless it's like 75% off, I don't get any other sports games, because I only have time for one, and I play WWE. Now, I'm kind of hoping we get like another NFL Street, or an NBA Playground, because something casual like that, you can just do whenever. So I'd love another game like that. How you going, Adonis? I hope you're doing great. Thank you for coming in. Guys, Nick Carter says, here's another half a shoey for you, my brother. Well, that's up to 3/4 now, my G. We're up to 3/4. Broham, thank you very much for the support. What are we going to do for you? You know what? We're going to do another hands up screen, but we're going to do the other one this time. We're going to take you to Tomorrowland. Let's go. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Holy shit, Chrissy Ogle. Fucking hell. Alright, it's officially time for another shoey. Chrissy, my guy, thank you very much. We're gonna go do. There you go, Denny. Wow, holy shit, man. Fucking hell. Man, this is crazy. Mad love going out to Nick, to Chris, and to Denny Dunbar. There you go. That's a shoey and a half right there. Right, so it's party time, everybody. It's party time. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sexy. I'm feeling a little bit of a tingle in the titties right now, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nick. I do. We're coming for you, Rick. We're coming for you. How good's the pink plane? I know, it's so... Well, one of my first ever experiences in Thailand was being on Patong Beach. And riding on the back of the tuk-tuk. Which is like their taxi cabs with their stereo systems that go driving around the beach. And one of the songs was the Thailand remix of that How You Do Pink Airplanes chick. And that's just like one of my favourite memories outside of meeting Moe over there. Because, oh my god, it's like, you listen to that in the back of the tuk-tuk on the beach with all the sights and smells, and you're like, I love Thailand! Just like, yeah, good memory. But, yeah. Oh gosh, how you going, David? We're having a fiesta. We are having a fiesta. Man, we are having a fiesta, and the stream is fuego right now. Yes. And then once I'm done, I'm going to have so many shoeys, I'm also going to need a siesta. There we go. Cheers, everybody. Boy, it's all happening. Yeah. Unbelievable. Alright, let's go. Thanks, homie, so much. Yeah, well, I think we're long overdue for an NFL Blitz style. Well, I was actually talking about this the other day, guys. They came out with Wildcard Football about 2 years ago. And not only did I pre-order that, I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. So the same people that made NBA Playground made Wildcard Football. And I was kind of like, oh, yes, finally. We're finally going to have an arcadey American football game that I can stream. And I kid you not, I played Wildcard Football, and the buttons in that game were more complicated than Madden. Like, if you're playing the Madden Classic controls, Madden's actually pretty easy to play. but wildcard football was more complicated to play than Madden, and I'm just like, what's the point of this freaking game then if you can't just pick up and play it? And so, wildcard football was a colossal flop, so I spent all this money on the Ultimate Edition and never freaking streamed it. So, yeah, that was a shame. I was hoping that it'd be like another NFL Blitz style game. How you going, Ian? Good to see you. You're gonna back to this. Oh, I appreciate that, man. How you going, Neil? It's great to see you today. Yeah, I did play a baseball game for you guys. I don't know if you remember, but a couple years ago, I ended up getting that Super Mega Baseball. And that game actually ended up being quite fun for a few streams. If you remember it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but yeah. Which way are we gonna go? I don't know now. But I think I've got to go down here. I'm starting to get, my brain's going a little bit cuckoo, guys. Forgive me. How you going, Matthew? I hope you're amazing. Thanks a lot. To be fair, how long ago did Warner Brothers... To be fair, Mad Max came out at the end of, what, 2014? You did have a decade to play the game. To be fair, I don't mean to be that guy. I know I'm sounding really fun at parties. But, to be fair, Nigel, you did have a decade to play that game. I'm just saying. you did have a decade. You did have a decade. And so Nick says, do I like the original Mad Max films? I do. I've seen the first original Mad Max film a lot. I haven't seen The Road Warrior, and I haven't seen Mad Max 3 much in recent history, so I'd need a little bit of a refresher on those. But the first Mad Max film I've seen a lot. It's a classic. Yeah. But, so I like the original Mad Max films. I didn't really get into, Fury, Road. I liked Furiosa more than I thought I would, man. I thought they were going, like, with... I was a little bit cynical, I'll admit, with Furiosa. And I thought they were sort of having an agenda with that film. But I ended up watching Furiosa, and I was like, you know what? This movie's fucking awesome. I actually really, really liked Furiosa. I would actually watch that film again. That's how much I like that film. How you going, Ryan? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's worth it, I think. I liked it. No, I know that there's a second Mutant League Football remake out there, but I've only got the first one. Oh. La 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 la. Everybody can suck on these balls. Ra-ba-da. Grow up, Rick. How old are you? 5? Ra-ba-da, ra-ba-ba-da. this one. And so Andrew says, I got news, I got a new girlfriend. Oh, look at you, you little slut. Congratulations. Look at you, Andrew. Look at you. Andrew is so scandalous. He's in the club, so scandalous. He's breaking hearts, so scandalous. Congratulations, Andrew, you little hoe bag. Look at you. Hey, I'm happy for you, Andrew. I'm happy for you. I don't know if you remember that song. I think that was from Mystique. That was like, what was it, like girl group in the year 2000? And they did that scandalous song. I think it was like the start of a couple reality TV programs. Yes. Dun 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 dun. Parent says I'm gonna get partials for my bottom front teeth Tuesday. You're gonna be a sexy stud muffin once you get your teeth fixed. Yeah, Mystique. Dude, you are gonna be a stud muffin when you get your teeth fixed. Once you get your teeth fixed, I think you need to buy yourself a nice new shirt and go on another one of your spring break vacations in Florida, bro. Give him some of that sexual chocolate, Payron. You need to have another one of your trips. Hey, so Josh says, did you know that not every pee-pee time is also poo-poo time, but every poo-poo time is also pee-pee time? You know what, Josh? You have a point, but I've been caught out on both if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, because just to put things in perspective, I think when I was a kid, I had, what is it, Dad, like, I took medicines for, like, what was it, ulcerative colitis or whatever it is, long time ago. But in my case, it could actually, unfortunately, sometimes be both, Josh, is what I'm trying to tell you. But, guys, Music Hands has come in and resubbed up. Music Hands, thank you so much. Welcome back aboard the night train, sir. But I see his point. He's right. Josh is 100% right. I'm kind of like the exception to the rule. But Josh is 100% right. And you must really want attention tonight, bro. Josh must be really looking for attention tonight. I haven't forgotten about you, Josh. Thank you for being my friend. Good to see you too, Music Hands. Thank you for resubbing up, legend. Oh, boy. Now it's D-load time. You are looking like the real deal, bro. This is for you, man. Thanks a lot, Josh. Yeah, man, thank you so much. Alright, let's do it. I'm actually really surprised at how smooth and pleasant this run has been. Look, you know what? I'll level with you guys. I did try to get a little bit of extra sleep and start off my day the right way, and I certainly did. You guys have certainly been a big part of that too. But yeah, this has been one of the smoother, this has definitely been one of the smoother Zelda 2 runs we've had. It feels like it's gone very quick. And we only need to hit him one more time. There we go. Good to see you, Fushi. Yes. Dude, I do crazy stuff like that. You know, it's interesting to hear your point of view about it, Payron and Joshy, because these are all things I've done. But these are not regular dinner time conversations either, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you're not going to sit at the dinner table and have this conversation with your dad, for example, but these are all things that have happened to me. God bless the stream. We get to talk about things that we don't normally get to talk about. Oh my god, it's hilarious. We're talking about the phenomena when you poop and pee at the same time, everybody. For some reason, it's a phenomena. Something like a phenomena. There you go, everything's a song to you, isn't it, Cunny Rick? Oh gosh. Something like the phenomena. Did you really? The only other person I've ever seen do that, I think, was Kenny's dad in an episode of South Park. I think the only other person I ever saw do that was Kenny's dad in South Park. Thank you, JB. I appreciate you. Josh says, dude, you can't even try to crack... Dude, seriously, this is the thing about Banarco. You can't even try to crack jokes as bad as that guy. Like, it just comes so naturally for him. It can't be replicated. I mean, you can get close, but it can't be replicated, bruz. He's a different beast. Joshy's... Oh, you actually got a 4-day weekend. But you've only got, like, one government holiday, though, right? So you just got an extra day off this week? And so, Music Hand says, I hate it when my mushroom dips in the... What the fuck is wrong with you cunnies, eh? Oh, man. How you going, Jeffrey? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for being in here, buddy. Sorry, guys, you're gonna have to hear that beep, 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 beep for half a minute. Rick, I can't stand the beating. Make it stop. I could die on purpose just to get rid of the beeping. I'll pretend I did that on purpose. There we go. I actually died because I was a shit cunt. That wasn't on purpose. I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't on purpose. I was just shit. I was just shit, everybody. It's alright, the show goes on. Always good to see you too, Jeffrey. Thank you for coming in. At least we got rid of those blue guys. They would be alive right now. We got rid of those blue guys. I'm gonna go in here. So sick of these blue guys, hey. If I never see another blue guy again, I'll be totally okay with that. I might have to do the jumper spell here. What are you up to this long weekend anyway, Jeffrey? You have any plans? It's incredible. We're absolutely kicking ass on the numbers today. I just respectfully and kindly ask, if you have been enjoying the content, consider giving us a thumbs up. And if you want to take it another step up further from that, we kindly encourage you guys to either follow on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube. We are on every day. Every freaking day. I might take 1 or 2 days off a month. Hypothetically, it's usually just 1 day off a month. But let's just say I take 1 day off a month, and there's 31 days in a month. I'm on for 30 days every month. I think that's a pretty good investment to give your boy a sub if you like the retro game. I'm just saying. Oh, dude. Okay. Joshy said, did you know Captain Kirk had 3 ears? The left ear, the right ear, and the frontal front ear.
Stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. Stupid idiot. You idiot. You just made the list.
Well, you're lucky, Josh, because Steve just came through with 100 stars, so I'm going to put that towards your tack. Thank you, Stevie Fields. This is for you, mate. I'm going to put that towards Josh's tax. There you go. I'm not going to lie, that was actually kind of funny. But it's alright. Steve covered your tax, Josh. But, oh, goddamn. Really? I think I lost a year of my life after that dad joke. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty clever. That was actually pretty clever. But I've got my tinfoil hat on. I reckon Josh has been looking for them on Google. I reckon Joshy's been looking for them on Google. Same old. Ah, it's alright, man. Same old, same old. But yeah, we don't talk much these days. I don't even know what the same old is with you, Jeffrey. I mean, I hope you're at least having a nice meal and playing a fun video game this week. And, you know, Corso's right. Corso says it's still a better joke than Banaco's ever said. Yeah. I just don't want too many people getting into like a copycat kind of mood. Josh says a man showed up to a duel with a pencil and paper. He drew his weapon. I'm just gonna die here on purpose, everybody, and anyway. Yeah, we got a big shout out going out to Cold Classic Gaming. I'm sorry for being so rude, Nick. We have one of the best, if not the best, variety streamers on the internet. Please don't forget to check out Nick. He does retro and new school stuff. Currently playing Mad Max. It's a hell of a time. So JB Soul says, always eat salad every day. Do you never eat meat? I did hear that. Why did they pull out of New Orleans? Why is that? Why did they pull out of New Orleans? So I heard the same thing. So apparently WWE pulled out of New Orleans, and I don't know why they pulled out of New Orleans. What am I missing? New Orleans sounds like a great location for WrestleMania. Why'd they pull out? Not everyone, but you'd be surprised at how many fans we got. I think people like to watch it more than play it, to be honest. I think this is one of those games that people like to watch more than they play. Because everyone always bitches about the fact that this is not a top-down Zelda game, obviously. Oh, there we go. That's a classic. I've heard that one before. Music Hands with a $5 super chat. What did the grape say when it got crushed? Nothing. It just let out a little whine. Dying from laughter here. Thank you so much, Music Hands. Now you're back on the regular, dude. I'll make sure I bring back that 69 dude screen for you, brother. But, yeah, I know what one your favorite is. Oh, god damn it, mother slut, bitch, fuck face, fucker. Damn it, I got distracted. Dude, fucking slut bag, bitch face, sit on a stick. Yeah, that's a wet ass banana, fuck. Oh my gosh. Is that why the event got cancelled? That's really freaking weird to cancel a big show for that, though. Like, that's really why they cancelled it? Because of the prison escape, that's why they cancelled WrestleMania. But you could just load... Dude, really? Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's a really dumb reason to cancel WrestleMania in New Orleans. Don't get me wrong. I think it's really, really serious that so many dangerous people are on the loose. I ain't underselling that. But to cancel WrestleMania over it? I don't know. I think that's a pretty extreme. Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know. I just think that's pretty extreme. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is, I guess. Dude, it just feels odd that they did that. Back-to-back Vegas. Hey, you know what? I think Vegas is the right venue for WrestleMania anyway. It's just unfortunate the last WrestleMania was kind of mediocre. But they have a chance to redeem themselves next year. Did you hear the rumors? And look, they're only rumors, so take this with a pinch of salt. But did you guys hear the rumors that The Rock might not be back on WWE TV till 2027? Because apparently Rock is so booked out right now with movies that he might not be back on WWE TV until 2027. Seriously, I'm starting to think, fuck that guy, hey. Like, Rock's like, I know you like to think that your shit don't stink, but roses barely ever smell like, you know. Like, Rock thinks he can come on TV with no continuity and no long-term storytelling, and then everyone's just gonna be okay with that. Yeah, dude, I'm pissed off. Like, I'm really pissed off. Like, don't come on and freaking tease storylines and then not finish them. I think, as I said, Steve, I really do think Vegas is a perfect place for WrestleMania. They just need to deliver a good show next time. I don't think the location was the problem at all. I just think the show they put on was the problem. Dude, yeah. My mum didn't think I could make a curry out of macaroni until I passed her. That, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Joshy, that one's actually getting into... At this point, that one's getting into Banarco territory, hey. I'm not gonna lie, that one was getting into Banarco territory, bruds. Hey, go on, Damo. Good to see you. Thank you. That was definitely getting into Banarco territory. Oh. Hope you're doing great, Matthew. Thank you for coming in. Oh, it's been very good today. I just realized, and as I said, no rush, because this is a big stream. But I just realized, I think we're 3/4 of the way into another shoey, everybody. We're very, very close for another one already. And sorry I missed your comment. Jeffrey says, how's Moe doing? She's pretty good. I mean, we both got enough sleep last night, and she cooked us a really nice breakfast. She's being a dear. She's doing my washing today, so she's a little bit busy on the housework side of things. But then we're gonna go do a food shop and spend some time together after this. So we're actually doing a reaction video. We're gonna be ranking Cadbury's chocolates today. We're gonna be doing the Cadbury Favorites box gauntlet. So we're gonna do a review on some Cadbury's classics. Joshy says, my mother blocked me on Facebook because she said I made too many bird jokes. Well, 2 can play at that game. Fuck off. Oh, God. 2 can play it, that dude. Fuck off. Good night, Craig David. Thank you so much for coming in today. You know what the first thing I think of when I hear the word toucan? A big bowl of Fruit Loops. I mean, I'm sorry, but I think Kellogg's Fruit Loops are way better than Fruity Pebbles. I know my American friends are probably gonna hate this, but I think the texture for Fruity Pebbles is dreadful. I think the Fruit Loops are way better. They're crunchy and they're thick. Nigel! No, I'm not even... Dude, Nigel says, did you hear about the police officer that had open heart surgery? He went to a cardiac arrest. Dude, can you guys fuck off with the dad jokes, cunts? Because I finally had Fruity Pebbles for the first time in my whole life. In 2021. And because you always hear like... You know, Fruity Pebbles being a popular kid cereal. And so I imported them, and I was like, I finally get to try Fruity Pebble. And I was like, these are mid. These are really mid. And most American cereals I had are absolutely divine. But Fruity Pebbles was mid. Yes. Alright, we got this. So we're going to do this last dungeon, and then we're going to go on to... We got this, yes. Checks. I like the texture of checks. I mean, we don't actually have like checks, but we have like similar things in Australia. The texture's nice. Matthew says, Rick, do you know when dad joke becomes funny? When it becomes apparent.
Stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. Stupid idiot. You idiot. You idiot. You just made the list.
You guys are seriously doing my head in. Hey, look, you know, on the positive side, I'm glad you guys are entertaining yourselves today. I think this is absolutely awesome. But you're doing my head in. This is for you, Mikey. Thank you for the $2 Canadian Air. This is for you. Thank you, Michael. My God. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. You know, the man of the hour is the actual guy not in here today. Thank you, Michael, so much. Yeah, but Bonarco ain't here today. The man of the hour is actually not in here today. Where is the man of the hour? He not even here. Yeah. The man of the hour is actually not even here. Oh. I like to, so, how does Moses make beer? He brews it. It's like, is that like the only Jewish figurehead you know? Like you had to go all the way back to Moses for that one? Oh gosh. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. Oh, it's terrible. Alright. Yes. Well, I mean, well played. I've still got like 2 hours of this shit to go, everybody. I've still got 2 hours of this. I gotta survive your dad jokes for the next 2 hours. Lucky me. Oh god. I think I'm gonna have to make an example out of Banarco and put him on suspension. Because look at the chain reaction we have. How did the barber win the race? He knew a short. Oh, guys, fuck off! I can't. Look, guys, seriously, I can't even read these out loud anymore. I can't even read these out loud anymore. Oh my god, this is it's horrible. My brain's just like... I'm the one malfunctioning today. My brain is literally just like... right now. Joseph says these jokes are so bad that they're good. Look, you know what? I just like the fact that you guys are being entertained today, even if it's at the expense of my own sanity. If your streams were like Friends episodes, this one would be called, the one with Dad. I think One Coin Only is a little bit more like Seinfeld, to be honest. One Coin Only is literally like just a stream about nothing. Like, depending on the day, anything goes. It could be dad jokes. It could be a random-ass retro stream. It's like, you know, with the exception of Whatever Wednesday and Beat or Eat It, One Coin Only is just a show about nothing. What's your show about, One Coin Only? Nothing. Dude, I see that you're looking to try and get 2025 music hands. You're trying to get 2025. It's funny because, you know, it's funny that you say that, Steve, because I'm the same, hey. You have to forgive me, legends, I'm about to get tipsy. I'm pretty close to another shoey again as well. I'm starting to get a little tipsy here, party people. We did pretty good on the leveling up today, if I do say so. It's been pretty solid. I don't think Banarco ever watches the highlights. I think he just comes in live. I don't think he ever watches the replay. Hey, I think he likes the live experience only. So Music Hand says, one day I want to see you extremely drunk. It happens. It usually happens once or twice a month. Usually happens once or twice a month. Last time it happened was about a week and a half ago, I think. Yeah, I still need to make that a screen. I keep forgetting. Everybody in the club get tipsy. That's a good shoey screen. It's good. I get to have my bathroom break in a sec. Christopher says, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. I can't really charge Chrissy Ogle a cunny tax considering how many donations he's dropped this month. But I am shaking my fist at you right now. Yeah, you have. Alright guys, let me go to the bathroom. We'll do our next game, Legends. Oh. Yes. Alright. So now we have to win a game of Ancient Dungeons, party people. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes today. We've had some really bad dice rolls lately. Let's see how this one goes. And, alright. You all know the deal on this bad boy. Thank you all so much for being here. This is, Legend of Zelda Ancient Dungeon. It's one dungeon, 255 rooms. And they're all randomly generated. It's different every time you play. The goal is to find items along the way, beat bosses, and hopefully by the end you're strong enough to defeat Ganon. So here we go, Ancient Dungeon. How close are we to another shoey? $10 donation. We're literally only a $10 donation away from another shoey. You can do a shoey via like the full shoey, half a shoey, or quarter of a shoey. Because that way it's easy to count. See, I love playing this one too. I mean, you can pull this out like every fortnight. It's a pretty good time. Oh, there you go. Chrissy Ogle's just brought it home, everybody. I'm going to do the two most inappropriate screens I have again. Here we go. These are the two most inappropriate screens.
And all you've ever done is bully me into being your damn puppet and expected me to do it with a smile on my face. It is never enough, and you should all be ashamed of yourself.
Please, sir. I want some more.
What? More?
I love that Oliver Twist screen. I love it. I don't know why I love that Oliver Twist screen so much. What? More? It's like, how dare you ask for more oats? Like, how dare you ask for more oats? You know, the kid's what, like 9, 10? Like, starved fucking child, how dare you ask for more? More? How dare you ask for another helping of oats? How dare you? It's like the guy's acting like he asked for $20,000. What? More? It's like, guy asked for another bowl of oats, bro. Like, I never looked at it as being so hilarious as a kid, but I look at that now and I'm like, Jesus, that's funny. Like, dude, the guy asked for a bowl of cereal. Like, fucking hell. Here we go. Thank you very much. Please ask for another bowl of cereal. And back then, like, what was that? That was back in what? Freaking the Victorian times or whatever? Dude, that would have cost you all of a tuppence. Like... Oh, man. That's a shame when orphans get treated like the scum of the earth. Thankfully, we've evolved from that. The orphans didn't get treated too good either in that Annie movie. If you remember Annie in 1980, orphans got treated pretty bad in that too. The ending worked out pretty well for Miss Hannigan, but she was a bit of a sluzzy, that one. But, yes. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Chris, cheers, brother. Who else? I got to count who else was involved in that last one. So that was Chris. And that was also Denny and Nick that was in that. So Chris, Denny, and Nick did that one. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's get back into it, everybody. Thank you so much for being in here. Don't forget to react, my homies. Yes. What? More? Please, sir. I want some more. Yes. As I said, I'm probably pulling out the PlayStation 5 tomorrow. I gotta figure out what games I'm playing on it. I will be on for a morning stream on both YouTube and TikTok as well. I'll probably have the most rotten hangover ever, but I will be on. Yeah, man, it's crazy. The only time you could convince Eric Cartman Payron to read a book is if you gave him some snacky cakes while he was reading. That's how you get a fat kid to read a book. You just feed them, and then they'll read while they eat. Yeah, I got a couple. You know, you're starting to sound like Moe. Moe's always like, your body hot, babe. You're not drinking enough water. Well, like, yeah, I'm busy. I'm busy talking shit on the street. I can't. You're like, you never drink enough water. But you're busy. I have to talk nonsense. I don't have time to put water in my mouth. We're very good, thank you, Artel. Everything's all good over here. We're going to do our food shopping after the stream. Well, I'm going to be stumbling to the supermarket. As I said, I think I think if with any luck, I'm also selling a couple games on Facebook Marketplace later on today as well. I'm pushing every penny I can to get this Nintendo Switch next week. Yes. Hey, so Music Hand says, we won't begrudge you for taking 2 seconds to drink water. Well, let's do a social experiment. Here I am, drinking my water bottle. This is not Prime, there's water in this. Here I am drinking my water bottle. How many people left the stream? I actually gained 5 YouTube viewers after I drank from the water bottle. It's official. We're gonna do a water drinking stream. I didn't think it would ever get ratings, but you know what? I got 5 extra viewers on YouTube when I took a drink of water. So it's official, guys. We're gonna do a water drinking stream. We're gonna do a show about drinking water. a water drinking stream. There you go. Rick can admit when he's wrong. We got 5 extra viewers when I drank the water. Water drinking stream. There you go. I told you, One Coin Only really is a show about nothing. Oh, look at that. We got the wand already. Yeah, hydration marathon. Yeah, damn right. I can't, you know, this is going to be really handy because the wand is usually relevant to anywhere between room 90 and 120, depending on the Wizrobe situation. So, yeah, look, you know what? This is okay. We're off to a pretty good start here. Yeah, look, the wand's a pretty lucky find early. And we got the, wow! That wasn't even a boss room. We already got the bow and arrow as well. Alright, we can work with this. We got the wand and we got the bow and arrow. Which is good news, because it means we might have to fight Gomer pretty soon, and he's an easy boss. So I hope we get Gomer in the dice roll. Yeah, this is a solid draw so far, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a pretty good draw. I hope one of these guys drop a heart, because yeah, I made a little bit of a... Oh, now we got that. Oh, boy. Man, this is great. You know what they say, a quick game's... Oh, fuck, I lost it again, cunny. Little sand monster just spawned on me. Little sand monster motherfucker bitch. Anyway. I do apologize in advance for my behavior today, but you are all the cause of this. How you going, Christian? I haven't seen you in the last couple days. Everything okay, Christian? Thank you very much for coming in. Well, it's not quite as strong power-wise, but what I like about the wand, especially after Captain BS taught me how to maximize its ability, is that the wand is very versatile. The magic sword might have small power, but the wand is very versatile. It is. There's not a lot that you can't do without the wand. The wand is only useless against Wizrobes. The Wizrobes are immune to the wand, and rightfully so, to be fair, because you're using their own magic against them. But outside the Wizrobes, the wand is very versatile. Very versatile. If you get in a full room of blue Wizrobes, then yeah, you're all out of luck. You busy? No, that's all good, Christian. Just hope you're doing well. Okay, we got a boss in the next room. Let's see which one it is, bruz. Well, you can actually hit them with the stick. Ah, we do have Gomer already. Okay. I can't believe we're already up against Gomer. Oh, look at that. I just got the boomerang by Cracky. I'm here to hunt monsters, not kangaroos. We don't want to get... Oh, look, I love it when we get this colour, because it looks like a grandma's bathroom. I'm pretty sure my mum's bathroom when I was a kid kind of looked this colour. Every time 7-year-old me took a piss, I felt like I was growing vagina. Anyway. Is that too much information? Oh gosh, here we go. There's too much pink in here for me. There's too much pink. I can smell the pink coming out of the screen. Too much pink. That's alright. This is the last time we'll have to put up with the pink. Next boss. Too much pink, ladies and gentlemen. Too much. Yes. Steve says, I'm not being cheeky here, but I watched Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2 yesterday. Those are fantastic movies. So, I thought the first one was a fantastic movie. And I thought the second one was kind of like... The second one kind of went more into like so bad it's good territory. Because the premises behind the second one was like kind of dumb. But you still got the ochre Australian comedy in it. So it was still awesome in a sense. But I think the first Crocodile Dundee movie is an all-time classic. And then the second one is... There's some things that have not... There's some things that have not aged well in Crocodile Dundee. And so... I'm not going to go into what they are. You can just go and watch the movie and you can pick them out for yourself. I don't care. I'm not politically correct. But, I mean, Crocodile Dundee is easily a movie that could get 2025, is all I'm saying. I love it. I don't give a shit. I'm not politically correct. But Crocodile Dundee could easily get 2025. Easily. Oh, man. Let's go back this way. Yeah, both movies on DVD. I used to have them on VHS, but I don't think my grandmother has them anymore. Do you think I should check out The Room? Okay. The Room, you think? He's a good dude, but he comes from a place of ignorance. So Crocodile Dundee is here's one of the more offensive jokes. Okay, I'm going to tell you one of the more offensive jokes that's funny because of the context on Crocodile Dundee. So Crocodile Dundee he's from the outback, right? And so what you got is you got all the bogan white fellas in the pub, and then you've got like you know, the Aboriginals and stuff in the mission and everything, and so, like, you know, being that Crocodile Dundee is like a bogan Australian from a small town, the only guy he's seen with dark skin is obviously, like, you know, Aboriginal, you know, Indigenous guy in the mission. And then, so, like, obviously Crocodile Dundee goes to Carl Winslow's character, what's his name again? And he goes to New York and he asks him what tribe he's from. Because obviously he's only been from a small town where he's seen Indigenous. He just assumes anyone that's of darker colour is from a tribe. And so he goes to New York and he asks Carl Winslow, excuse me, like, what tribe you from? And I'm just like, oh Jesus. It's like, I watched that bit down, I'm like, holy shit. But yeah. And then what's the other one? When he grabs a transsexual in the crotch to make sure it's a man or not? I'm like, fucking hell, bro. Like, it's pretty edgy, man. If you go back and watch Crocodile Dundee now, it's so edgy. It's so edgy. It's so crazy. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, it was Reginald Bell Johnson. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit tipsy, so I forgot the actor's name. But yeah, was he in the recent movie from a couple of years ago as himself? That's cool. Do you think most folks see the humour, Stu? I certainly hope so. because there's absolutely no harm in it. But, you know, the world's a weird place these days, Steve. The world's a weird place. The world's a very, very weird place. So, you just don't know, man. I mean, even doing what I'm doing, you know, I'm kind of like not the most PC guy in the world. I also worry that each stream I do could end up being my last. Because I'll accidentally say something that I shouldn't say just because of who I am. Like, I worry about this. Like, dude, you have to be brave to do anything live. Like, you really do. Because you can't take back anything that's live. And, yeah, it's on the internet forever the moment you've done it. Anyone that does live content is brave as far as I'm concerned. So as I said, Music Hands here, my friend Music Hands is openly calls himself a fairy. God bless you, bro. And he says well, I'm not going to read what your comment just said in its entirety. Look, I don't know if I 100% agree, but I can also see your point. Yeah, I just think, but as I said, I used to DJ at the gay nightclub, as you know, and that community segregated themselves into two groups. But well, that's a conversation for another time. But we've had a chat about this before. Stunning and brave. Yeah, I need to load up my Mrs. Garrison screen again. You think drinking and live streaming is extra brave? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Look at what we're talking about now. Dude, I'm in a little bit of strife here because I've still got the wood sword. I'm in a little bit of strife. This is a bad dice roll. I'm not even worried about the boss. The big issue here is the bricks in the way. I don't have the freedom of movement. I don't have the freedom of movement here. This is the problem. Fuck! I'm in strife, guys. I'm in strife. Dude, this is a horrible dice roll. Oh no, dude, I'm in more trouble than a freaking pregnant nun right now. Oh, dude. Dude, I don't have the movement. This is the issue at the end of the day. There's no. Oh gosh, I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm doing my best. Fucking hell, that was tough. Look at that. Jeez, man, that's crazy. Look how crazy that was. Damn, dude. Yeah, dude, that was rough. And it wasn't even the boss that was the problem. It was all those bricks in the way. I'm like, Jesus, bro. That was rough. Oh my gosh. That's alright, we're doing okay here. We can now work with this now. And we got our health back. I think I deserve that, quite frankly. Ugh. There you go, One. Great to see you. Thank you for being in here. Man, it's a great day. Thank you all so much for coming coming to bat for me today, guys. We're having a lot of fun here. As I said, oh look, hey, everyone, we have to yell it out. How you going, Teacher Gamer? I haven't spoken to you in forever. How you going, Teacher Gamer? Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, you ready to yell it out? You ready? 69, dude! Guys, where is it? I want to hear it. Hear it. 69, dude! I can't hear you. A little bit louder. 69 dudes. Yes. Yes. $69, dude. Yes, giggity. That was a pretty tricky 69 dude room too, wasn't it? No, it's okay, teacher. Welcome back. You've been working a lot lately. That's why I haven't been able to watch. It's alright. It's all good. It's just nice to see you again. It seems like since 2022, I get this story a lot. And I say story very respectfully because I know people are telling the truth. It's just crazy how, like, for a year and a half, like, no one was working. And they go from not working to working 3 jobs. Like, it's freaking crazy, man. It's amazing what a 180 the world just took. In like, such a short period of time. But I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're looking after yourself. Yo, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. It's not up. I'm just rotating things around. I'll bring it back, of course. Mikey, again, thank you so much. Michael, you're a generous son, bish, bro. Mikey's just dropped another $1. Man, these all add up at the end of the month. Seriously, guys. There's nothing too small or too big. Kindness is kindness. I appreciate it. No one owes me anything, but by dropping something, really is going the extra mile. I want to thank you for being a friend today, Mikey. That's awesome. I want to thank you for being a friend. You know what's really scary? In 10 years, I'm going to be older than Blanche when the show started. That's really scary. In 10 years, I'm going to be older than Blanche when the show started. How scary is that? Hey, there might... I don't know if there's something wrong with me, but back in 1985, I thought Blanche could get it. I'm just saying. I thought Blanche could get it. We're going to... Oh gosh, my music hands is like Ricky Hush. Oh, I'm in trouble, am I? And so teacher says today we had a shooting threat. So the admin let us go early where I work. Fuck, man. Dude, I'm not gonna talk too much about that, but geez. I'm really sorry that you went through that today, teacher. You deserve to work in an environment that's safe, man. I am very sorry. That dude, seriously. You like Sophia? You like the personality, hey? Teacher says you're fine, you'll live till your 90s. Bro, I was a nightclub DJ for nearly 20 years getting paid to get drunk. I ain't gonna live till 90. I'll let Moe push me around on my wheelchair until I'm 80, and then I'll tap out. Then she deserves a rest. Then she can take my millions of dollars in stream money and she can move to... she can have a vacation in Cancun or something. I don't know. I'm joking about the millions of dollars in stream money, by the way. Don't get me wrong, you guys are incredibly supportive, but I'm no ninja. I don't have the talent to be a ninja, nor do I have the blue hair either. I don't have the talent or the blue hair to be ninja. Anyway, I don't know where we're going with this. Welcome back in, Nick. Good to see you. Don't have the talent or the blue hair. I think honestly, like, just, I speak from complete ignorance and just from my perspective, but I think the biggest problem you're having with kids now is that they're all internet babies. They're not getting raised by their parents, teacher, gamer, they're getting raised by the internet. So everything that they know, including all their media and their core values, is coming from the internet. Obviously not everybody, we got a lot of great parents in here, but I'm just saying in general, this is the age of, like, kids getting raised by the internet. Like, 18-month-year-olds now know how to use a touchscreen. It's freaking crazy. So you've got a generation of kids that are raised by the internet. And that's why it seems really, I don't know if eccentric is the right word, but yeah. It says internet babies is what's happening. How you going, Chris Fieldsy? Good to see you. But I'm not here to point the fingers entirely at the parents either, because if the parents are, like, exhausted because they have to work like 3 jobs to put food on the table, I mean, they need to catch their breath. What are they going to do? They're going to put their kid in front of the iPad. Like, I kind of can have a little bit of empathy for it. Music Hand says we're like the jock strap and the bra, we're supportive. Music Hand says, from my point of view, the biggest problem with kids today is that they are conditioned by social media to think they automatically need therapy. Oh yeah, the South Park did an episode about that. Like, I have to admit, I think even as little as like 2 or 3 years ago, I was a little bit snowflakey, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think I used, like, my mental health, I think, a little bit as a crutch. I'm not gonna lie. And they kind of did an episode about this on South Park. And I remember there used to be a page on YouTube called No Bullshit that did a review on this episode and talked about how great it was. And I remember at the time, like, even 4 or 5 years ago, I got, like, really triggered about it. But I look back at that episode now, and it's just the amazing at the growth I've had in 5 years. Because I've gone from being, like, triggered from seeing this episode to actually agreeing with this episode. So I kind of see where you're going with this, hey. How you going, Anthony? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Is Mexico having problems as well with violence in schools? Is it, teacher? How you going, wise guy? Sup, I was playing Fortnite with a YouTuber, now I'm here. What did I miss? Well, fucking, if you weren't here at the start of the stream, I'm not here to give you a big fucking recap, cunny. What the fuck? You can't, hey, I'm not here to be your option, motherfucker. I'm here to be your priority. This guy. Oh, what did I miss? I was watching a Fortnite streamer. Why don't you go back and watch the Fortnite streamer then? This fucking guy. Go back and watch your fork and knife. No, we're all... We're all good, thank you, wise guy. We've just been doing a Zelda double today. My bad. Oh, you're playing. Oh, there you go. More multiplayer streams, hey. Yeah, Steve says you missed about 83 dad jokes. Yeah, it's true. You did miss about 83 dad jokes. We had so many dad jokes on the stream today, we could have written a book. We had so many dad jokes today, we could have written a book. I'm a little bit concerned because we not got the blue... Oh, look at that. We not got the blue ring yet. So we have some pretty good weapons, but we're a little bit behind. We're a little bit behind, everybody. Rubber to suck my balls, rubber to suck my balls, rubber to lick my balls, rubber to da 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 my balls. Anyway. Right. Again, it's a social media thing, isn't it? And so, like for example, you've got all these influencers on social media that are flashing their cash, nice clothing, and their stuff. And then you must have the kids thinking, okay, well, how can I do this like my favorite social media superstars? And then they're like, oh, well, shit. I think the only way I can get this money is if I join organized crime. I can understand that. I mean, that seems to be a more realistic option than freaking being a pop singer or an actor or something. Yeah, no, I can understand that. Yeah, I know. I'm such a big child, Steve. Forgive me. It's man, you must have an inner child too, because you're like on the better end of 50, bro. And you listen to my childishness. I mean, kudos to you, Steve. I have to, you know who else is a really good sport? My dad. Because my dad's very prim and proper. And he does his very best to support me doing this. But he must roll his eyes so often whenever I make my content, hey. Because my dad's very prim and proper. Like, you know, I talk about, like, Aussie bogans all the time. My dad's not a bogan. So when I come in on stream and act like a bogan every day, he must be like, oh my god, he's not my son. Oh gosh. Bobsy, well, I mean, you've had a lot of really big, amazing artists from, I mean, it's Central America and Mexico. A lot of great artists come out of there, bro. To be fair, and you know, a lot of people have tunnel vision with America, but some of these Latin artists that have not even cracked it big in America yet still get like 1 billion views on their videos, and they're still making like millions of dollars in like Central America, even if you've not heard of them in the United States. It's crazy. Like you'll go to a big Latin artist like YouTube page, and they'll always have like 100 million to like 1 billion views on one of their videos, and it's like, geez, man. They're pretty loyal to celebrities in that side of the world, hey. That's a lot. And so Wise Guy says maybe one day we can... Well, what multiplayer games do you like, Wise Guy? Tell me what multiplayer games you like. It's just catchy and it's just easy to like improv to. You know me, Steve. I'm an improv guy. How you going, Gerald? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. I'm very good, thanks, mate. Or good when you're down in Rick's Hood. So, Christian says a few weeks ago I had a hard time struggling on dating apps. Ended up working, hoping for a miracle. Well, look, you know what? I know you're looking for another fella, Christian. And, look, we do have a couple people in here that are in the gay community. Maybe they can give you some advice on looking for a date. Because this is outside of my pay grade. I don't know what dating is like in that community. So, it's out of my pay grade, bro. But I really hope you find somebody. Hey Rick, do you have HBO? We do HBO TV shows in Australia, but we don't actually have HBO. So I think if you want to watch HBO TV shows, you need to get a stream service called Binge, I think. In Australia, I think HBO's on. Oh look, we got the Gwyneth Paltrow candle. So Christian's trying to, like, date. Christian's a gay man from the Philippines, music hands. And he's trying to date and he's not having any luck. I can't help him because I'm straight. Maybe being that you're a fairy, you can help him. How you going, Tony? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Oh gosh. Jeez, anything's going tonight, eh, Steve? Oh. I'm sorry, everybody. Did you see Welcome? No, I didn't see the Welcome to Derry trailer. Is that the new It TV show that I've heard something about? Welcome to is that the new It TV show? Because someone mentioned something. Oh no, I missed the heart container. Fuck. I didn't mean to go that way. I pressed the wrong button. Damn it, I missed the heart container. Oh no! I totally just missed a heart container, motherfuckers. Oh no, I'm in so much strife. Dude, I've only... Oh, I'm done. Oh, dude, Dude. Dude, I'm in so much strife. It's gonna take 10 hits for each of these. I didn't mean to miss that container. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, fuck off. Oh, god damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have one more crack, guys. But I got massively screwed on that dice roll. It really sucked. It really sucked. You can suck my nuts and lick my balls, you big fat carny. I hate you, suck on my big nuts and lick on my balls. Yeah, sing along, everybody. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll be right back. Put me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground. Pair on sending me some stars, it makes me happy. Go, jumbo, go.
Presenting sounds of the Sumbish. All your favorite Sumbish hits in one incredible collection.
One coins balls. Informer, super calculatic, espialidocious, licky boom boom down.
Get sounds of the Sumbish for just $9.99 on compact disc or double length cassette.
I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, everyone's a carny.
That's more than 1 hour of full Sumbish hits.
Love is in the air. Everywhere Rick turns around. Love is in the air. There's lots of beers to go down.
Then audition other great sounds of the Zumbish albums.
Oh, cunty, how I love thee. This game is an asshole. If you want to take a ride with me, we're going to play lots of shitty games on the stream. Oh, must be the shoey.
There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
Cafe Queen, giving me power from the coffee bean.
Sounds of the Zumbish is not sold in stores, so call now to get one coin's hottest hits.
Frosty the Snowman has 2 lumps of coal for balls. Jeff watched a OneCoin stream and then he got high.
To order Sounds of the Zumbish, call 1-800-ZUMBISH or send $9.99 plus tree-fitty shipping and handling to Cunty Boulevard, Cuntyville.
Yeah, Jeff got high, Jeff got high, Jeff got high. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, Cunty Road, take me home. To the place, full of assholes. You're a cunny and a Zumbish. Take me home, Cunny Roll. There we go. We're going to try one more time. Hello, guys, I'm back. Everybody, yes. Yes, I'm the male Celine Dion, everybody. Oh gosh. I can't believe I've taken damage already. There we go. I just realized I've got to finish this still. Alright, now it's done. Yes. I tell you what, the 3rd album one day, you know, Nigel and I in 3 or 4 months, we're going to have to make a 3rd album, and that's going to have, like, big shoes to fill, eh? Really big shoes to fill. Really, 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 really big shoes to fill. Oh. Okay, so Nick says, what is your one of your favorite all-time Money in the Bank cash-ins? That's actually a really good question, because this is not something that I've actually thought about for a little while. So that's actually a really good question. But Nick wants to know what I think is my all-time favorite Money in the Bank cash-in. Very good question. Dude, that's a really good question. Hey, give me some favorites of yours, and then I'll pick. Because I'm having a little bit of a mental blank at the moment. But give me some of your favorites, and Edge had a good one. Edge, you know, it was so many years ago, but Edge's was fantastic because I really felt the Money in the Bank cash-in that Edge made helped propel him to be a superstar. So Edge's was a big deal. Edge definitely was up there. Definitely. Edge's was definitely up there. You know what I think? You know it was such a really big dog moment in Money in the Bank when Ali was apparently supposed to win Money in the Bank, and then Brock Lesnar came back and ended up winning Money in the Bank. That was like some dark history for Money in the Bank, hey? Ali was supposed to be propelled to be the next big thing. Then Brock Lesnar came back and was like, hold my beer. You like CM Punk's? Yeah. Yeah, Brock Lesnar's like, hold my beer. I'm gonna enter this thing. Hold my beer. There you go, Gremlin. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming in today. Your favorite was RVD versus John Cena. I look, you know what? I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but I do have a soft spot for Alexa Bliss. Because, like, Alexa Bliss for a long time always looked like that chick that was never supposed to be in the main event. And then she propelled her way into there, so, I mean, good for her. You know what I actually love? How over Io Sky is. I absolutely love how over Io Sky is, because it proves that, like, charisma and can transcend language. And I think that, like, wrestlers like Io and Asuka in particular on the women's roster prove that charisma can transcend language. And Io just, you know, every time Io's in the ring, she just looks like she's having such a great time. I love it. Io's one of my favorites at the moment. And then you've kind of got the opposite. You've got Lyra Valkyria, for example. And I wasn't a believer at first, and I even poked fun at her a lot. But she does all her talking in the ring. So she just always has a good match, that one. She always having good matches. Anyway, that's just some. I wouldn't sleep on Lyra Valkyria winning the women's Money in the Bank this year. I don't know if she's going to be in a qualifying match, but I wouldn't go to sleep on Lyra. Rhea Ripley's in the thing for the star power, but she's not gonna win the thing. Ah, damn it! Daniel says, I liked RVD's cash-in because he set the match in the old ECW arena where Cena had to enter enemy territory. Dude, bro, seriously, if John Cena ended up winning that match, everyone would have, like, jumped into the ring and he would have ended up in the hospital. Music Hand says, remember a few weeks ago when I mentioned we all get together sometime and there's a Skype or Zoom call? So, I want to let you guys know something. I actually really want to connect more with all the members of the community, and I think that's a great idea. The only challenge with that is organizing everyone at the same time. But for what it's worth, I think that's a fantastic idea. I think that's a fantastic idea, Music Hand. The only challenge with that is organizing everyone at the same time. But yes, I think that is, for what it's worth, I think that's a great idea. Christian says, not married and no love life. Dude, if you lived in my area, you would be very popular. If you lived in my area, Christian, you would be very popular. Very popular. You know what? I think also it probably doesn't help you that you're in a very strict Catholic country. I think if you took a plane trip to like Thailand, for example, where it's a little bit more Buddhist and relaxed, you would probably find someone easier across the pond, I think. I don't know how hard it would be for you to go to Thailand, but there's a lot of Filipinos in I know this guy. I think his name's called Montoya. I've been watching him play in a band in Thailand for years. He's a nice dude. He plays in a band in the tourist destination, and he's like you. He's from the Philippines, and he has a great love life. So maybe you have to take a flight. And Jose says, bro, no, that's not what I'm trying to do, Jose. Shut up. Steve says, there's no way I'd survive in today's dating scene. Yeah, no, me neither. I was very, very lucky to meet Moe. As I said, I always did very well with the ladies until about 2015. And so I had absolutely no issues. I was kind of like Charlie Harper on 2.5 Men. I'd message someone or call them up, boom, they were over, boom, see you later, bye-bye. But after I was single in 2015, the game had completely changed thanks to Tinder and the rise of Instagram. And it was just so different. It was so different. How you going, Chrissy Stringer? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great. And so Nick says, have lady boys ever hit on you? All the time. All the time. If you're in a tourist destination, so look, honestly, there's like this stereotype that like lady boys in Thailand are out there to prey on tourists. It's only a half truth. Like, it's only a half-truth. So there is some truth to the stereotype. But it's only if you're in, like, a tourist zone, like one of the red light districts, for example. And it's only at a certain time at night. Like let's just say you're walking around, like, a suburban part of Thailand, and you're doing your shopping. Everyone just minds their own business. They're friendly. They go about their day. If you're in the nightclubbing district, and you're walking around at 4 in the morning, yeah, they are trying to prey on tourists for their money. It just is what it is. They're trying to make their money. So, it's a half-truth. It only happens late at night in the tourist zones. But, you know, they're just normal people in society, like, outside of the tourist zones, man. Like, everyone just trying to do their thing. But they're pretty, I don't know what the word is, but they've actually done it in front of Moe before. Like, Moe's actually been there when they've done it. I actually don't disagree. I actually don't disagree with you, Jose. That's why I don't bother. Like dating apps are designed for people to lose. Because a big part of how Tinder makes their money is from the Tinder Gold subscription. And you know, a Tinder Gold subscription, I think, is like, what, 50 or 60 bucks a month? And why are they going to want to fight you to find the love of their life? They want you to keep paying that Tinder Gold subscription for as long as you can. And so, it's really an evil business model, if you think about it, because you're playing with people's happiness. But yeah, they want people paying that Tinder Gold subscription for as long as they can. You're welcome, Nighthawk. For what it's worth, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah. You think, I don't know much about Grindr, but I can tell you a few things about Tinder, though. I don't really know much about Grindr. I'm sure it's more of the same. Techno says, I paid for Tinder Gold while I was traveling and I was hooking up like crazy. Well, if you're a really, really good-looking guy and you're have an exceptional amount of game, then it's probably going to work out for you, to be honest. I'm very, very self-aware. I think I'm a very charming individual. I look pretty decent for my age, but I'm also 44. I'm not young anymore. I'm probably just above average. You know, I think I'm a solid 6. I'm not breaking any mirrors, but I'm not Brad Pitt either. The solid 6s don't get a lot of dates on Tinder. It just is what it is. They get some dates, but they don't get a lot. They have to work hard for it. I do really good in face-to-face contact and in person, though. The room conk, that happened yesterday as well. It's really weird. I hope everyone... Yeah, that happened yesterday. There was a ping spike yesterday as well. Actually, there's no spike here, so that was on YouTube today. I'm having a look at my stream client right now. We didn't get a spike today. Nighthawk thinks he's a 6 and he's not good at dating. My only advice for you, Nighthawk, would be to stay off the dating apps. I do not think dating apps are good for a man's self-esteem, to be honest. Unless you're really, 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 really hot, I don't think dating apps are good for a man's self-esteem. So if you want to meet people, Nighthawk, my advice would be to be as social as you possibly can. I wouldn't bother with the apps, bro. I really wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly. I've only had 2 proper Tinder dates, and they were both kind of a nightmare. So one of them was kind of my fault, because I was in a time of my life where I really didn't have a lot to offer. I had one Tinder date with this single mum, I remember back in, I think it was maybe 2019, 2018, and she was a bartender in the DJ scene, and I was like coming out of the DJ scene, and I was kind of like, okay, we got something in common here. I think it was 2018, 2019. And we talked a lot and stuff, and she wasn't all that, but she was relatively nice. Man, you could tell she had a little bit of an attitude, but she was relatively nice. And then we met, and I kind of felt like I was on a little bit of a job interview, and I have to admit, I didn't have the confidence at the time. I was in a bit of a rough time in my life, so I didn't really have the confidence or the gift of the gab then. So, you know, we spoke, we had breakfast, and then I never heard from her again. And then I had another Tinder date, probably in 2021, early 2022. And that was the only other one I had. And it was a girl that was 37, but she was really good looking for her age. She was this South African lady, and I thought we could bond over that because I'm half South African as well. And but the whole time I took her to a ramen restaurant, and she was actually 15 minutes late. And I playfully checked her on that, because you don't start off a relationship with disrespect. She was 15 minutes late, and she's like, you know, I was very playful about it. but I called her out and being late, and she was kind of shocked because she was a little bit of a looker for her age. I don't think she's used to being called out, but I called her out for being late. And anyway, we had this date in this ramen house, and the whole time I was there, I struggled to really feel comfortable, and not because I'm not confident, but because the way she was asking me stuff, I felt like I was on a job interview, and there was just no chemistry there at all. And then, like, within a couple days after that date, she blocked my profile, and I was like, you know what, that's it. I'm never using this Tinder app ever again. And no, that's okay, Kat. You get some sleep. We'll see you next time. Thank you for coming in. Steve, if you think you're only a solid 5, you are kidding yourself. You are a 47-year-old in shape, smoky silver Adonis. You could be in Hollywood movies, Steven. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy, Steven, trying to tell me he's a solid 5. Get the fuck out of here, cunny. If I'm 47 years old, I hope I look like you. Oh, there you go, Chris. Chris says he's a 68 and he needs a lady. Chris, dude, that probably sounded funnier in your head than what it actually is. Real Goose says we had you. Real Goose, be nice, man. I don't know what your problem is. There we go, we're doing alright. By the way, this is Zelda Ancient Dungeon. Just in case you just came into the room, this is Zelda Ancient Dungeon. This is one dungeon, 255 rooms that are procedurally generated. This game is different every time you play. The goal is to go through the whole dungeon, trying to defeat bosses, collecting items, hopefully finding shops around the way, and then hopefully by the end you are strong enough to meet Ganon, beat him, and destroy the game. So, oh, okay. Honestly, I think if, I think if 10 ladies my age came in the room, I'd probably have the interest of 3. And then if all 3 of them found out what I do for a living, then I'd probably end up getting 2. That's what I honestly think, Steve. If 10 ladies my age came in, I think 3 would be interested. And then I'd tell them what I do, and then 3 would turn probably into 2. I think. Damn. I think Steve. Oh, damn it! I don't have to use this potion. Damn, what a waste of a potion. I couldn't risk it, guys. I couldn't risk it. I had to use it. Damn it, hopefully we get another one later. Are you going to use my catchphrase, I'm all about nostalgia with a smile? Had to be, yeah, it did. The Nighthawk says, Rick, I don't do online dating no more. I did in the 90s, but I don't do online dating no more because I don't find anybody. You have to go. Look, dude, you're gonna have more luck when you're in face-to-face situations, brother. If you don't mind me asking, Nighthawk, tell me some of the things that you're interested in. Behind the scenes. Well, what kind of activities are you interested behind the scenes? When you're not watching One Coin Only, what kind of stuff do you do behind the scenes? We're going to try and get Nighthawk a nice date. I don't think you're beyond this, bro. I think we can do it. Music Hands, you're only on a 900 calorie a day diet. That's pretty low, man. Like, I know you're a big boy, But I think that's pretty excessive. I think 1,300 calories a day will at least eliminate some of those hunger pains. But 900 calories a day, that's pretty low, dude. That's really low, especially at your size. And how many pounds are you, bro? You're like 350 pounds, aren't you? Nah, but dude, it's not even about that. Like, because you're like 350 pounds, right? If you're 350 pounds, your daily calorie intake to maintain your weight is probably something along the lines of 3,000 calories. And so, if you did like a 1,300 to 1,500 calorie program, you would still lose a shit ton of weight, and it would still curb some of those hunger pains. I think doing 900 calories, that's not healthy, bro. That's torture. I'm not a dietitian, but that's torture. You should not be doing 900 calories, bro. I think 13 to 1,500, and the weight will still drop off, man. You've lost 7 pounds in 5 days. Of course you have. But I mean, how are your hunger pains, though? Of course you have. If you're going, dude, at 350 pounds, if you're only doing 900 calories a day, dude, you're going to lose 7 pounds in a week. I don't believe... Dude, yeah. But how are your hunger pains, though? Dude, that's crazy. That's so crazy. That's so low. Non-existent in your motive. Well, hey, look, you know what? Who am I to judge? If you're being honest with me and you're genuinely not hungry, then all right, sure. You ignore. Hey, if it's not making you shitty and it's not making you feel unenergetic, then okay, go for it. Who am I to tell you otherwise if you're handling it? But geez, man, that just sounds so low. It sounds so low. 210's your goal weight. That's around. I'm on about 225 now. I want to go back to 190 at my height. Yeah. I'm on about 220 now. I want to go back to about 190. The best shape I was in was about October, November, 2023. No, I've just never come back from that. Yeah, I do. That's one area that I've been fortunate in. I've only had diet pop for the last 20 years for the most part. If I still drank regular soda, I'd be obese. Easily. I'd easily be obese. And probably dead too, to be honest. But by the way, Music Hands, I want to congratulate you on your progress anyway, because I want you to be on this planet for another 40 years, G. Congratulations on your progress. Nighthawk says, smash the like button. Amazing stream, Ricky. I want to tell you guys that you guys are amazing people in this community, and I love being a mod here. Thank you for resubbing up, Nighthawk. We got you, brother. We got you. Take me home, Canty Road, to the place full of assholes. Let me just check my phone for a second. Sorry to be so rude, guys, but I'm trying to sell some things on Facebook Marketplace now to be able to afford this Nintendo Switch next week. There we go. I got a new message. Nah. There you go. I'm selling Manhunt for 80 Australian dollars. And this chick just came in and said $40 for all. And I said, no, but thank you anyway, goodbye. Fuck that bitch. Seriously, that's a rare-ass game that sells for like $100 on eBay. Slut's trying to give me $40 for it. Fuck her, what a hoe. Telling me, I'm already discounted it, and she's like $40 for all. I'm just like, no, but have a great day, goodbye. Fuck that bitch. I don't mind that people try to get cheaper, but when people go to a level of lowballing that's insulting, fuck that hoe. Fucking whore. Seriously, yeah, no, fuck her. Dude, I hate that shit. Dude, like, look, if you're selling something for $80 and people are like 60, and then you like, you can work with that. But like, $40, no, fuck that bitch. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I have to, I fucked up here. Give me a sec. Nighthawk, thank you for the $1 super chat as well. This is for you. Yeah, man. I appreciate your support, brother. Thank you very much. Oh, dude, it's terrible. Anyway. Dude, it's crazy, man. Of course, we're not gonna get any, Just trying to get a health item here, man. Oh, there we go. Alright, great. Redeeming ourselves now. And so Steve says people know what number is disrespectful to and they still say it. Did I see? Yeah, I saw the pic. Brocky's looking... They're both looking pretty good for, like... I'm not going to lie. So, look, you're going to keep in mind that I think Sable's nearly 60. She all looking alright for her age, to be honest. Don't get me wrong. I've never been a Sable fan. She doing alright for her age. I know she had a lot of work done. But she doing alright for her age, that one. Yeah. Yeah, good on him, hey. Dude, I'm in big trouble here, guys. This is crazy. I just don't think Ancient Dungeons was meant to be today. And the excuse is not even that I've had a couple shoeies. We've just had a couple really lousy dice rolls. So Real Goose says 98-year-old Betty White wasn't looking too bad either. Okay. Alright, now we got it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, Brock still looks like he's ready to go. Hey, he looks like he's ready to go. We need to do this. Well, that was lucky. Look at that. That couldn't have worked out any better. I'm still fighting to make it, guys. I'm still fighting to make it. Oh, boy. Room 100, everybody. I can see Brock Lesnar coming back for one last run in a major promotion. What promotion that will be and when that will be, I don't know. I could see Tony Khan paying Brock a handful of money. Hey. I think Brock was pretty loyal to Vince, but now that Vince is gone, I think Brock is at the point where he can just name his price and get one more big payday, huh? Brock Lesnar could easily make like $10 million for a 6-month program and then ride off into the sunset. Wait, did he really invite Roman to the ranch? I didn't know that. Really? I have a... If he's invited Roman to the ranch, then it sounds obvious that it's also part business. And he wants to do a last program with Roman then, which I don't think's a bad thing. Oh no! Dude, how did that just happen? Oh my god. Dude, I just wasn't getting any decent stuff today, man. Dude, you know what? You know what we're gonna have to do, guys? We're gonna have to do another playthrough of, no, must be the Shuey. Well, I've had a few of them today, but I don't even blame that, dude. I think you guys have seen for yourselves. We've had some pretty lousy dice rolls today. I had 4 hearts, so I only had 4 hearts and we're over 100 rooms in. I had no silver ring, and I had only 4 hearts. 100 rooms plus in. Like... Anyway. I better bounce. I better bounce. I had 2 big cracks and they both screwed me, so I better bounce. We're definitely going to have a redemption stream of this over the next week. Because this is just unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. I want to thank you, Legend, so much today. Look, you know what? I had such a great time. I hope you guys did too. I want to thank you all for everything. And like, you know what? Yesterday wasn't a good day. But you guys have really been in my corner today, and I really appreciate you for that. I don't even have anything else I can add. Like, it's been unreal. Yeah, I don't know who I'm going to raid. I don't... Oh, look, we got Eric Bischoff on. Hey, we're going to raid 83 weeks. We're going to raid Eric Bischoff. So, thank you, my friends on YouTube. God bless. Thank you, guys. No matter how big or small you contributed, just by being here, guys, thank you for making my day. I will see you in the morning stream exclusively to YouTube and TikTok, guys. Thank you for the love, everybody. My friends on Facebook, let's see who's live, and maybe